Hey, crawl spacers, happy holidays. I thought we'd share in some Christmas goodness with my buddy Bruce. What's going on, Bruce?
Hey, Brad, how's it going out there?
Merry Christmas to you and yours, sir.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
So I don't know about the viewers, but Bruce and I have very fond memories of going down to the mailbox and seeing the Sears Wishbook in the mailbox and imagining all the new Christmas toys that were going to come out and hopefully be under our tree. And hopefully they were Spider-Man related, right, Bruce?
Of course, who else would it be?
Yeah. Hey, are you in the StreamYard? There's a little bit of a delay. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a big delay.
I'm in StreamYard. I'm not in
You're in
YouTube at
StreamYard,
all.
okay. Yeah, I can hear you, but there's like a 5-second delay for you, which is odd.
Okay.
But anyway.
Let me check a couple of
Oh,
things on the computer
well, wait
while
a
you're
minute.
doing
You
that.
you may be back. Are you back? Can you hear me right now?
I heard you the whole time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now we're caught up. Lord have mercy. All right. We're holding this thing together with duct tape. There you go. There's no delay. Okay. Anyway, so Bruce and I said, well, let's go down our childhood memories and look what we wanted in the wish books. And I was able to find this website, and I'm going to put the banner up right here. And if you want to check it out yourself, it's christmas.musetechnical.com. It's a really cool website. They go back all the way back to the 1930s Sears uh, book, and they go all the way up to the 2000s. And this is not only Sears, this is also Montgomery Ward's, and it's also J.C. Penney. And Bruce, I looked through all three when I was a kid. How about you?
I saw at least the J.C. Penney and probably some Sears and things like that when I was a kid. But I remember the 1930 edition, especially, Brad. That was a good one.
Yeah, when Ma and Pa we came in from the field after we were
We had to
working.
use a candle to read and look at the pictures and
Oh yeah, I
fingers.
ordered the candle. The candle's great. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so what I did was that website has the ability that you can search for keywords, and luckily enough, there's Spider-Man in those hills. No, there's Spider-Man in all these catalogs, and I specifically in the 70s, Spider-Man in the mid 70s really started taking off merchandise wise. But I did find the very first time, and Bruce, you can talk about a little history of this, the Captain Action figure. So I'm going to pull this up. This is the very first time Spider-Man was in a catalog that you could order. It's from 1967. Talk a bit about Captain Action a little bit. Here is Spider-Man right there.
Sounds great. And if you're not familiar with who I am, I know you know who Brad is because he's the wonderful man behind all the good Spider-Man crawl space stuff. But I've been a collector and lover of Spider-Man for 56 years. And 4 years ago, almost to the day, Brad, you had me on for the first time showing off my collection. But this Captain Action is truly, to me, the holy grail for Spidey collectors. Captain Action was a doll about the size of a regular G.I. Joe back in the old days. Then you had to buy these sets of costumes and different accessories to make him into your hero. Batman, Superman, they had Lone Ranger. And of course, the second year, 1967, they introduced the Spider-Man. And it's just a cool set. It's probably one of the most expensive toys or piece of memorabilia if you try to find one still in the box. I had it loose one time in the 1990s in mint condition, but I ended up selling that. But to me, that's still my holy grail as far as memorabilia goes. If I could ever find one, it would be awesome.
It looks like is the Captain Action only available through Sears? Well, with the Batman suit. Maybe that's the exclusive.
Yeah, I think it came with the Batman suit because the Batman TV show is so popular in 1966, 1967.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had a special set there. You could get the Batman and Captain Action for the low price of $9.99.
Well, look at this. You could get Crypto with Superman.
Yeah, he came with Crypto.
His pet spider over here, evidently.
Every one of those pieces, Brad, as soon as you played with them,
yeah,
especially the spider, especially what they call the web sword, It looks like a
Okay. Oh,
long
there's a
saw.
web sword.
It looks like a saw almost, but that
Looks like a hacksaw. Yeah.
thing broke as soon as you dropped it or touched anything. That thing broke in half. The
Oh, wow.
spider, the legs fell off. So that's why even now it's really expensive to find prime pieces from that set.
He came with a spray tank and a hook and a suit for $3.89. What's the going rate these days? You got one in box and it looks here. I got a picture.
You
There it
get
is.
one.
What's the going rate for this thing?
Oh, that original one, it could vary. It could be 15,000, 20,000.
Oh my gosh.
There's repros. People have made repro boxes that look almost like the real thing, and they sew on repro parts. Sometimes you can just find the yellow backer board, Brad,
Yeah.
without the box, and it's original, and the pieces are still on it. But that one is so tough these days in the box. The sky's the limit on that one. So that's why it's a wish list for me, being a math teacher.
Yeah.
It's a holy grail, but maybe someday someone will drop one in my lap here.
Well, Santa, hopefully you're listening.
Yeah, please, Santa. I've been a good boy all year.
What's going on, Trayvon? How are you, sir? He says, hi, Brad and Bruce.
Hey, Trayvon.
And we've got Sarah. What's going on, Sarah? Thanks for watching.
Sarah.
During the Frozen says, dang, a Captain Action Spider-Man set for 1967 is $1,500 on eBay.
Yeah, that one is not in the original box. That one on eBay right now, it's kind of like a repro box. So if it was the original box, that would be 15,000 or more.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's something that they do custom boxes now. If you've got a loose Migo, which I've got like here, this is one from my childhood. Like you could buy a custom box and the printing looks pretty good. I mean,
yeah, they do a good job on the customs.
Yeah. So that was 1967. That was the very first image I could find of Spider-Man in a catalog. And we're going to go on this episode. We're starting in 1967. We're going all the way to 1979. Bruce and I were talking. Maybe next Christmas we'll do 1980 to 90, and then maybe make it a tradition if we're still friends. I'm just kidding.
It all depends on how well this one goes, Brad.
I know, right? Well, we're off to a great start. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been 4 good years, Brad. Let's make it as far as we can.
I know, right? Okay, so the next image I found was in the 1969 Sears catalog. And what is this, Bruce?
That is the Ben Cooper play suit. Most people were familiar with the Halloween costume. This was a more heavier duty play suit. You could wear it, you could play in it. It'd be more durable. And they've made several, Brad. They started in around 1968. Did you say it was 68?
It's 1969 Sears Christmas catalog, page 591, if you will.
Yes, page 591. Well, the one I'm going to show you is from 1968, copyright on the chest. But as the years went on into the 70s, they kept making them, but they weren't quite as nice. But so for you folks out there,
here during the show we're gonna show some of Bruce has some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a look at Bruce right up here. There you go.
Yeah. Well, here's a very generic box, everybody. This was like one of the earliest boxes. Then shortly after that, they started using a photographic box. And again, on this box, so even though it was stamped as a Spider-Man on the side, there was no Spidey on the cover. But this truly, I have a warm spot in my heart for the Ben Cooper costumes. If you check out my website, Spidey-me.com, you'll see some things about why I like the Ben Cooper costume so much. But this play suit had it all, guys. It covered the back of your head, which was important because these masks.
It's a two-part mask. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the mask was you're not supposed to see Spider-Man's hair, so this little hood went around the back of your head and it tied. So that was one extra feature it had. It also had, for some reason, a red belt, a plastic red belt for Spidey. But so some of these characters, their pants were falling down all the time. But one of the coolest features was, Brad, it was the shirt and the pants were separate, almost like the real Spider-Man. So this was the shirt, and it had extra webbing on the sleeves, which didn't happen. And down the back, it was buttons. It was all buttoned up material down the back. So really cool cloth, like a heavier duty, almost like a burlap or like a canvas type thing. And the pants were cool. I'm going to bring over the pants right now. Again, separate pants. They just had elastic at the top. but the bottoms had these really cool webbings, like for your Spider-Man boots at the bottom.
Yeah.
And like I said, that one to me is, when I first discovered that in the 1990s, I flipped out. I didn't even know that such a nice thing existed. But
Yeah.
over the years, Brad, it became a little bit less ornate, if you want to say that. It was all one piece, and
it's not so yellow like the web. I've actually got the Ben Cooper, what I wore right over my head. The yellow on that one, there's no yellow in the web pits. So,
no, and again, this wasn't probably used for Halloween, so they didn't care if you got hit by a car when you're wearing this one. But on Halloween, they wanted you to be protected with those things.
I tell you, that mask, it looks exactly like the Ben Cooper mask, and Lord help me, I couldn't breathe out of that in the 80s.
Yeah. And later on, the box became a little bit better as far as like featuring Spidey and a couple of characters. This was in the 70s. The playsuit got a little bit less quality, like I said, but the box tried to show you some more of the heroes, and it was designed for hard play right there, Brad. See, hard play.
Here, I got you. Hard play.
Not just going out to get candy, guys. Hard play for this one.
Yeah, you got to take a few shots to the body with that kind of play.
Yeah, you can fight Doc Ock, Green Goblin, whoever you want.
I know, right? Welcome, Eric Porter. He just discovered this show and he's loving it. All right, Eric. You know what's funny, Bruce? We've been doing this. The website's been online since 1998. We still get new people coming in all the time.
That's awesome. So, I mean, that's the power of Spider-Man. You know, he appeals to people, all generations, even old guys like me.
Yeah, and me. I'm going to be 50 next year, Bruce.
You're catching up, Brad. You're going to catch up to me one of these days.
Don't want to catch up to you. Anyway, Eric, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Eric.
We got Matt says, got to say you guys love Spider-Man like all of his fans do. So thank you, Matt. Yes,
awesome.
We're two big geeks and we like talking geek. But anyway, there is second item. I mean, who would want to be Bozo or I would be Spider-Man. Even the Batman suit's not that cool. You know,
you could probably find Bozo suits out there still in mint condition, guys.
I know, right? And this went for a whopping Sears $5.99 back in the day.
That was expensive because the Halloween costumes were only about $2, I believe, $3 maybe. But like I said, that was more ornate and ready for hard play.
We're gonna do a little Prices Right. I'm gonna guess what I think this would go for. I would say that would go for $400 mint and box. What do you think?
If you get the one that I have, that nice one, and that earliest box with just like a text on it, you're probably right. You're probably right.
$400. Okay.
I'd guess. Yep.
All right. The next item I found in the catalogs was a 1970. So Spider-Man went from 1969 to 1976, not being in any catalogs, is what I found. I could stand corrected if you can find something, but 1976 JCPenney catalog, and the next thing is superhero flashlights right over here. So you got your choice. It looks like Batman, Superman, Captain America, and Spidey with $2.77 each. Do you have that one, Bruce?
I don't have that one currently. I think I did at one point, but that was made by a company called Janex, and it's kind of cool because you squeeze the trigger, almost like a gun trigger, to make it light up. But while we're on the topic of those things were all in these were my Christmas catalogs every day of the year, Brad. Superhero. And check out the T-shirt I'm wearing today. Check it out, guys.
Exactly nice. Exactly a copy. You know, I never got those, but I saw the ads in Marvel Comics.
And here's those flashlights on the back cover of this issue.
Oh, those okay.
Yep.
Well, it's a different pose than what's in that image.
Yeah, well, these were drawn by the Kubert School of Art, and they weren't always accurate, but those are cool catalogs. But a lot of these same things are in those catalogs, and I do think you have some earlier ones, Brad, because I know that one Montgomery Ward one is earlier than 76 for sure. But
is it the? Well, I went by the file names. Are you talking about the one you sent me?
Yeah, the one I sent you that we'll talk about.
You know what? I got home late from work. Let me get in your DM. I'm going to pull that up in boy, you and I talk a lot. No. Hold on. Let me scroll back to get the website that you sent me.
Yeah. Brad is an hour earlier than me. Like I'm Eastern and he's Central, and I'm up late at night talking through Messenger about Spider-Man with Brad. At least my wife knows it's not anything evil. happening at late at night.
Bruce, I can't find it. I can't find it. The Montgomery Ward. You know what? We can do it live on the air. Hold on. If
We
you've
can
seen
do it
Bill
live,
O'Reilly, we
everybody.
can do it live. We can do it live.
We can do it all, everybody.
Okay, so let me remove. We're going to stop this screen. We're going to present, share screen, and we're going to go to the tab. Okay, so help me through it, Bruce. We're going to search for it live on the air.
That sounds good.
So you remember the year?
I believe it was 73 or 74.
74. What's your guess? 73 or 74? What do you think?
Let's try 74.
Okay, 74 Montgomery Wards. Okay.
And if that doesn't,
this will be a good example of how you can search for this stuff on this website.
Yeah.
If there's anything that you want. I want to search for Spider-Man. There's 2 things here. Boom. Got it, Bruce.
Wow.
I
am a math teacher, so sometimes numbers are pretty good for me. I don't know.
Okay, so here is this ad that you're talking about. And this is pretty rare. These items down here, and I can't zoom in.
Yes, I see them down there.
Let's see if I can zoom in with my browser here. Okay, so talk a bit about these. There's the Migos, obviously.
Yes.
Which 74 you think was the first year for Migos?
Migos, they have trademarked on 72, so they may have come out in 73. It's hard to tell for sure. I was getting them as a kid. I have a few of my originals right here with me. I'll pull up on for the viewers out there. But there's a wonderful Iron Man.
Oh, here, we'll show you your stuff.
There's a wonderful Iron Man right there.
I used to lose those boots on him.
Yeah, and mine had the glove started to split, so I put masking tape on it 50 years ago, and that masking tape's still on there, Brad.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Captain America, I had to repaint his face with model paint a couple times. He took some battle damage. And of course, our man Spidey from back in the day.
My favorite.
And I found somebody, I bought a box off of a guy because all my boxes were gone. So I put my Green Goblin inside a box. But I showed something to Brad when I was about 10 years old. That's when I was getting these. Before I threw my boxes away, I cut these little pictures of the characters out. And I kept them so that they could use them like as file information at the Superhero Club meeting. And when I was looking for things for this show, I found my cutouts of the characters. So
that's funny.
I'm a real pack rat, Brad. I kept all these little cutouts just in case the superheroes needed some information.
When you sent that to me, the colors are off a little bit. Like they painted them a little different.
Yeah, like the Captain America's all blue. You know, he's not like red, white, and blue. So they weren't paying too much attention. But I also got one of these, Brad. Sometimes when you went to the store to Migo and bought your Migos. You got this little best wishes from Spidey when you're at the store. This little flyer.
That's some teenager making minimum wage back in 74. Yeah. What that autograph is.
Yeah, but let's check out those older egos because.
Yeah, here I've got the. Oh nope, I'm going to remove this and I am going to.
Montgomery Ward was the only place you could get these older egos. The true identity of 4 major characters. And
there you go. I've got it now.
Only one of them was Marvel. So you had Batman and Robin, you had Superman, and you had Peter Parker. But the Peter Parker in that ad, they didn't have his design yet, and they put him in a costume that actually. By the way,
which one's Peter Parker? Is it this guy on the bottom right? This guy?
Yeah, bottom right. That's Peter Parker.
Oh my gosh!
They didn't have his costume ready, so what they did was they had made these figures called Action Jackson. It was a smaller scale, almost like a Captain Action, but you could be a football player, you could be a basketball player, you could be like an army man. Well, they put poor Peter Parker in this secret spy outfit, and I bought the secret spy outfit. This came out in 1972, but I just bought it, after. So he had that weird hat, and they had him in the secret spy outfit because they weren't ready for his design. But when they finally designed him, he came out like this, and this is a repro. But he came with a red sweater, like a turtleneck, white tennis shoes, and blue pants, and that was Peter Parker. Now, when they were sold, Brad, it didn't come on the figure; they were just in bags, the head and the clothing.
Wait a minute. So Peter Parker arrived in a bag naked? Like, is that?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He arrived just with his clothes. He didn't arrive with a body. It's kind of like Captain Action. You got his head, you got his clothing. And you were supposed to pop the head off one of your Migos and put his head.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you.
So that's the way they were sold. And Some people claim he came with a camera, but
Hmm.
I don't believe that's true. But some of those cameras were like, you see them on eBay once in a while or other places,
They're
but
probably made by a
like
3D printer.
Barbies or something like that. But here's the real Peter Parker head. That's the last
Wow.
piece I still have in my collection. I used to have the whole set, but I
Wow.
sold it a number of years ago. But the Peter Parker head, and there's no Migo on the back of the neck like there would be on my Spider-Man. Like if I
Okay.
hold up the Spidey, there's like a Migo like trademark on the back of his neck.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but these guys are so expensive, Brad, because they were exclusive to Montgomery Ward. They were cool because you got to see what they look like without their costumes on. Super expensive. If you still have them in the plastic bag sealed, they were kind of like just sold in a plain brown box with writing on it, like no window box or anything. Just very rudimentary packaging from Montgomery Wards, but one of the most expensive Spider-Man piece of memorabilia out there.
Well, if you look at according to this catalog, you get two
Yeah, you
super
can get two at
figures, your
a time.
choice. Oh no, no, I'm sorry. You don't have to buy
Yeah, it
four
says
ninety
set
nine
of
for a
two.
set of two.
Yep,
Okay,
you get
yeah.
two. So you pick which two, I guess, and
So you get Clark Kent and Peter Parker, Bruce Wayne, or Dick Grayson. This I actually had, Bruce. I don't know about you. I had the Bat Cave back in the day. I remember
nice. Yeah,
this, and
I
I
remember.
remember
I remember all
this
those
thing.
cool toys, but
I played
never got
with the
that one.
bat signal more than anything. I used to turn
Yeah,
the lights off and shine that on the wall. That was so fun.
nice. Yeah, I just stuck with the Marvel guys. I got almost all the Marvel characters back then. My mom was, hooking me up with the toys. She worked in the department store, and she'd go up to the toy department with my list and put stuff on layaway, pay it off, and then it would show up under the Christmas tree.
How weird is it to see, especially in this day and age, all these DC people and then Spidey?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even in the top ad up here,
you
and
know,
Marvel was cool with it just to get the name out.
what's really odd too, Brad, is I think they made a Captain America first. I
Okay.
know that at least he tied. Like those two were the only Marvel guys in the first,
Yeah.
run of Marvel Migos.
And then the Hulk came out because of the TV show, and it was popular.
Yeah, the Hulk
I
and the rest of
remember
them.
the oven mitt Batman. I always thought they were looked like oven mitts. Him and Robin, I had that.
And Brad, you and I have been talking about that new release
Oh my
of the
gosh, I'm so
Migos.
excited for the new
Man,
Migos.
the new Migos, it's only available through Disney on their website, on Disney store. They're not out yet, but in the parks, they're already in the parks. People are buying them.
Yeah.
They look great.
And once they get them on DisneyStore.com or whatever it is, I'm down. I'm down to go back. They're releasing the new Electro. They never did Electro.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, they look real good.
50 years after I got them.
Yep. In that same catalog, there is another Spider-Man item. This is the comic scenes.
Yes.
So this is what you paint. I remember there was a John Romita senior art that goes with this model, and your Craven is passed out down here. This is after he sees the returns of his box office numbers in a couple weeks. Is what that looks like.
Yeah, that model that was so easy to get in the stores, Brad. Back in the
Yeah.
day, I probably bought 2 or 3. I couldn't paint
Yeah.
or glue worth a darn, so I just kept trying until I got my older brother to help me out. But it was basically the same design as the one from 1966 from Aurora.
And they
But
re-released this too. I remember.
yeah, they've released it several times recently, and the same pose, same model.
$4.99. Oh no, that's for both. You get Batman and Superman together for $5 essentially.
Wow.
So back in 1974's Montgomery Ward catalog.
Are you done making that time machine yet, Brad? I want to go back.
No. Hey, we're going back to 1967 and buy the whole stock of the Captain Action.
Yes.
And we're retiring.
Yes, I have to retire for a couple more years.
All right, so we go 1967. We went 1969. Then it was not until 1974, Montgomery Ward, when Spider-Man made another appearance. And then this one, which we just talked about, which was the 1976 J.C. Penney catalog, which has the flashlights in it. And then let's see what else we have. All right, more Migos from 1976. Check out this big brawl going on over here, Bruce. Why is Robin kicking a monk? What is that?
Is that the Wolfman attacking Superman?
We got Wolfman. Who's fighting
Dra-
Spider-Man? We got
Dracula.
Dracula.
Dracula's getting Spidey. Yeah.
Yeah, and Robin's taking on a monk
Oh, no,
and the lizard.
not not with.
And why is the Hulk? Is this the Hulk taking on Green
No,
Goblin? What
that's
is it?
Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein.
Oh,
But
okay.
over on the top right, you see Shazam,
Yeah,
Captain Marvel.
yeah.
Well, they actually used his head for the Peter Parker model head. Like they repainted it
Oh,
so
that's
it would be
funny.
Peter Parker. But yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that with all this.
What are these toys, by the way, that they're fighting?
They
Oh,
made a monster set, Migo monsters. They're pretty expensive to
they down
find
here
too.
in the script, maybe.
They made Migo
Yeah,
monsters.
superheroes meets monsters.
Yep.
I see. The Mad Monsters.
Yes.
Frankenstein, Dracula, Mummy, Wolfman, Fan of the Opera, and Hunch. Oh, that's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Is what Robin is kicking. Okay.
Maybe he's
Okay.
trying to help them out a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, ISIS exclusively at Ward's $3.69. It looks like. But what is this? What is this thing over here? F. It is the Hall of Justice headquarters.
Nice.
$14.94. I've never seen that.
They could have their meetings there. I've seen the exploding bridge before. That's on the left there.
Yeah. And the Joker and the Batmobile over here you can get.
Yeah.
But that's cool. But there's our guy right there taking on Dracula,
And
which
Brad,
he did in a giant size book.
yeah, well, he kind of did. Like that was a weird, like he kind of
Yeah.
did, but didn't. But Brad, we were so excited as kids when these first came out because
Oh, I know.
I didn't know about the Captain Action. I was 3 years old when that came
Look
out,
too young.
and everything was really all just solid molded plastic pieces. So even though they look a little bit goofy, a little bit like cartoonish, to have an articulated figure that can pose and had a cloth costume, and it was really exciting to get those as a kid. Back when we were 9, 10 years old.
I mean,
Awesome.
our sisters had dolls. They had Barbie that you could move around. Why not
Yeah.
boys? Whoever
Why
thought
not?
of creating the action figure he knew what he was doing. He was printing money.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So what's the next thing that I have here? I saved this image. I guess it's here is where the word Spider-Man picked up. I think this is again vinyl heads, jointed limbs. Okay, this is more Migos that they're selling.
Yeah, maybe the comic action, like the smaller ones.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't see any pictures over here, but check out this whole section on Fonzie.
Yeah, man, the
Fonz is huge.
I love the Fonz. His Migo had the thumbs up action. Like you push the button and they would do the thumbs up.
So that we're in 1976 in the J.C. Penney catalog. Let's see what else we have now. All right, here we go. Here is more Migos inside the Sears Christmas book. Save $3 on the Batcave. The Batcave's on sale, Bruce.
I'm gonna go buy a couple. Buy a couple.
There's our guys, Spider-Man and Superman taking on the Joker and Penguin on this ad. If you notice, still no hyphen. These people are writing up the Sears catalog for getting the hyphen on, my man.
They're getting us upset with that non-hyphenated.
I know. Also, you can go down and play in McDonald's land if you want to for $19.87.
Most people forgot about all those characters,
Oh, I know. Well,
Mayor
Grimace
McCheese.
Who's number 16? Is that the fish? Captain Crook? Is that him?
Captain Crook. Yeah, Captain Crook.
I thought that was the Hamburglar. I thought he stole stuff. Oh, that was probably for the fish sandwich.
Yeah, that's Captain Crook for the fillet of fish. Yeah.
Who's Professor? Who's the Professor? I don't remember the Professor.
I don't know about that Professor guy. I think he maybe is the one that came up with he made the French fries or something. The French fries were even a character. They were even a character, the French fries.
Yeah, the Fry Guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, there you go. That's 1976. And I'm disappointed it's in black and white.
They went cheap, Brad. They
cheap. Did. All right. Now, on Christmas morning, you got to dress up right, don't you, Bruce? You got to
get your jammies on.
Get your thwip on right here. Yeah. Yellow jammies with thwip on it. What catalog is this? This is the Sears 76 catalog. You got the Hulk up here.
Yeah, he's transforming. I love it.
Of course, you're celebrating the what is it? The 200th anniversary of the country.
1776. Yeah, bicentennial.
Bicentennial with the Constitution. Put that on your jammies with cap.
That's awesome, and that pose came from the calendar. back in the day.
Oh yeah.
They used that.
And check out this cool lounge robe here. This kid's wearing over here.
I want one right now. If you got a Spidey one, I'll take it, Brad.
Let's see what the sizes are, Bruce. You and I may be out of number 10.
I don't care how tight it is. I'll be sporting that all winter.
You can wear it as socks, Bruce. It comes in sizes 8 to 10 or 12 to 14. We're out, brother.
If you add them together, maybe I could wear one if you add 12 and 14 together.
Spider-Man, those pajamas are $6.49. They are flame resistance and shrinkage controlled. There's a joke. I'm not going to hit it. Okay. We have.
Let's move on, Brad. Let's move on.
Anyway, love that. Love that. All right. Now, more PJs over in the J.C. Penney. Got to lift some weights over here with this kid.
Oh, I'm in my weight room right now. I can start
now.
Doing
What are you picking, Bruce? You got your choice: Spider-Man, the $6 Million Man, the Hulk, or Bruce Lee, Leonard Nimoy, Spock over here.
Wow, Bruce Lee with the photo.
I know. Man. Look at this kid. He's just ready to take somebody's lunch money. He's ready.
He looks more like Spock. He should be wearing the Spock. I like the Spider-Man one. I remember they have a mirror with that same image with Spidey swinging on the front of a mirror too. Yeah.
I forgot poor William Shatner's down here for the Star Trek PJs. You know,
that would scare me if I saw that walking towards me in the morning.
So we got how much for these PJs? What was it? $6 over in JCPenney?
Yeah.
Is this? Oh, it's the same thing. I guess this is just another design of Spider-Man that you can have.
Yeah, just a different design.
All right, here we go. All right, we're in 1976 still. Records are big as ever, and I had this, the Mark of the Man-Wolf on the Power Records. Did you have that one, Bruce?
I got one right with me here, Brad. Yeah, I'm pulling some out here.
Let's take a look at Bruce's personal collection of that one.
That was the first one I remember getting or seeing or knowing that it was around out there. And that cover is pretty iconic. You know, people like to buy that comic. Yep. So you got your comic book in there. Yep. You read through it while you're listening to the record.
Yep.
And in the back of the back cover, they had a place for the record to be slipped in there. Yep. And the back cover was cool, guys. Look at that Fantastic Four cover.
Is that John Buscema art? I think it is.
I think that it is too.
Yeah, I think it's John Buscema art. But anyway, on that record specifically, my favorite section of that record is the voice actor when he rips the jewel out of the neck of the man-wolf and he goes, "Ow!" just like a poor dog was just stepped on its tail. I mean,
they did some pretty good sound effects on there, Brad. Yeah. And you might recognize this one as well.
Oh yeah,
back in the old days.
Thank you to Bruce. He sent me one of those. I've wanted one of those, and he sent it to me. I still appreciate that. That was very nice.
You're welcome.
It's actually on my shelf. It's way back there.
Right I can see it.
Yep.
And then they had smaller ones, Brad. Power Records, like they had.
That's a Neil Adams cover, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
And then they had the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
Showman.
And these little ones were kind of cheesy. You can listen to them on YouTube, but those little ones weren't as cool as the Power Records.
Not that great, but yeah, that was a good time to pick up some records.
And they also make a longer LP, if memory serves, where they put all those little ones on a big record, so you could listen to story after story.
At least one. There's probably maybe at least two versions of that, like two different episodes.
But here, let's take a look at this ad again. You could get the Star Trek Power Records. You got Batman, Superman, Dracula, Man-Thing, Frankenstein, along with a whole bunch of other records. I mean, this was the year of the records. You got I had Mickey and the Beanstalk. I remember that one.
Well, you know, Brad, that the records are coming back. They're even selling record players all over the place. You can buy record players.
You see that they have the Merry Marvel Marching Society record?
I want to get a hold of that one.
Cool looking vinyl on that.
Yeah, from the original cartoon series. Yeah, cool.
All right, we're still in the 1976 JCPenney catalog. We have this. It's a Spider-Man Ricochet Racers.
Those are
looks like part gun, part ramp, and part toilet paper roll.
Yeah, if you need to, go get the toilet paper roll. That part breaks.
I know, right?
You shoot those guys out and see how they do. And there would be a Captain America car and a Spider-Man car in that set.
Mm-hmm. So if memory serves, no, that's different. That's different than the little black car that
Yeah,
Spider-Man
it's a little
had.
different.
Yeah.
Those cars that you see in there, Brad, on the top of the roof of the car, it had like
Yeah.
an overhead view of like the hero like flying forward.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's kind of cool. Yeah.
I did not have this. It's kind of pricey for $11.88 back in '76.
Very
Seems
pricey.
like.
It was a bit. I mean, you can see it's like the big rifle thing, and probably
I
came with
know.
two of them. In some sets, came two. You could race your friend, see who's
It says
faster.
pull the release trigger and the launcher sends your favorite superhero flying across the floor, up the ramp, and through the spider web target. The set includes Spider-Man without a hyphen and Captain America figures, cartridges, launcher, cartridge belt, a ramp, a target, a decal, instructions. Ooh, instructions. Launcher cannot be fired unless resting on a flat surface, multicolored plastic. So
You know, that's a lie.
what?
They just didn't want you firing it at your friends or your
Yeah,
dog or
yeah.
whatever.
You had to. Yeah, I agree with you on that. You can launch that thing. I remember I had. I don't know if it. I had like a Evil Knievel thing that you.
Oh, those are the awesome. Those are awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. When you look at the back, you know, the first issue that had the Punisher in it, 129, Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, is it in there?
There on the back cover. There's the ad for the Evil Knievel. That's the whole back cover of 129. So.
Okay, this next one, 1977. We've moved a year. The new Spider-Man toy in the JCPenney catalog is Spider-Man meets the Fly. Battery-operated road racing on a landscape 3D layout. It's deadly duel. Spider-Man tries to get the Fly in the Spider Cave or on the Fly paper. Then it's the Fly's turn as they race by the Spider Eater and the Spider Trap. They have to watch it through the squeeze. When two lanes narrow and around the bottomless pit, it's too scary to describe, Bruce. Two slotless cars. Magnets hold the cars on the road, even at full throttle, unquotes, speeds.
Would you like me to walk 10 feet over and show you how big that box is?
Okay, let's go.
I'll be right back. Keep talking about it. I'll be right back.
Okay. So this, I think, is just an invention because there is a Fly villain, but I don't think it has anything to do with who this guy they're talking about. It's got D batteries. They're not included, by the way. This thing weighs 3.5 pounds. It's for ages 5 and up, so Bruce and I can definitely order it.
I can barely order it, but look at this thing, Brad.
$12.97. Good Lord, Bruce. $12.97 for this thing.
I think it weighs more than 3 pounds, Brad. But look at this.
What does the Fly look like? Is he that green thing on the cover? Who's the Fly?
It's just a green car.
Oh, okay.
It's a green car. You don't see the characters much with this, but and then you can see like how the racetrack is set up, like with the lizard and stuff like that.
The lizard? Where's the lizard?
See the lizard there? Let me see if I get this over closer for you here. There he is, the lizard. Like you have to drive through the lizard.
So basically, what is it? Is it cardboard and you run your Hot Wheels through it? Is that what it is?
It's like a vacuum form, like it's plastic. Mine's not in good shape. It's all busted up, but it's like a vacuum form, like racetrack, and with like hills and valleys and stuff. But
so it's
vacuum
plastic
form,
and you run your Hot Wheel through it, and you can zip it through the little stuff. And
and you eventually break it.
And if it's plastic, it's definitely going to break. Probably by December 26th.
I didn't know that was coming up, but I'm glad that I could grab that box over there.
You got that one.
That's huge.
You know, it's deceptive how big it is. It looks almost like a board game.
Yeah.
You get that wrapped under the tree, you're getting something, you know?
Yeah.
We got the walkie-talkies for Batman and Robin up here. Look at that.
Yeah,
$20 for those. Woo!
Yeah, we're getting up there, Brad.
I know, 77. What's this? The Batcopter with the Project-alike gun. It's Batman. That's cool. Oh, and there's the rockets over here. Again, Spider-Man. Next year that they're still selling this thing.
Yeah, that was a
big this one. Comes with 2 toilet paper rolls over here. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a special toilet paper rolls. You put the cars in there, then you shoot them out.
Yeah. There you go. All right, let's see if we're still in the same year. 77, Migo's still hopping. Spider-Man gets his own car though in 77.
Yeah, I had that car. I couldn't find it for the show, Brad. But that was a cool car.
Of course he's got to have a car. I mean, Batman's got a lab and a Batmobile. I mean, Spider-Man needs to grab somebody. And you can go baking with Batman and his oven mitts over here.
Yeah, he can handle any kind of hot food. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Again, Cap came with a shield over here. Cap's making an appearance.
Yeah,
Um,
cool shield.
this is a remote controlled spider car for $10.95. You got that one, Bruce?
I don't have it handy, but that's from our friends, the Azrak Hamway International.
Okay.
A-High. Yeah, it's a
Yep.
high car there.
High car. There you go.
Those are pretty common. You'd be surprised that you see those on eBay still in their box a lot. But
Yep. And you got the back copter down here. How much is this Ahi car? $10.95 looks like in the catalog. $5 for the Spider-Migo car.
that's not bad.
Not bad. If I had to guess, mint in box, that's $100 now. What do you think?
I think that's easily, if the box is nice and if it's never
Box.
been played with, easily 100 to 200. Yeah.
$50 on this guy, $100 on this guy nowadays?
That's pretty common. You can pick them up sometimes under 50 on eBay.
On eBay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what
Not
else
that I
we
look
got.
at eBay or anything like that. Not that I know, but
1977, King Kong's back. Remember the movie? Oh, you
yeah.
got to get you some Power Man PJs right over here.
Power Man. Are you kidding me?
Power
Wow.
Man right there, buddy.
That is a rare find.
And you know what gives us the opportunity to do on this Christmas show? To
Sweet
say,
Christmas.
Sweet Christmas. All right.
Power Man's favorite saying.
Yeah, but you got a classic John Romita Sr., him coming right at the camera.
Nice.
That was on a corner box for years. You got the spider symbol back here. Good looking. You got a Herb Trimpe Hulk right here.
Very nice.
Love that. You got Captain America and Batman. Let's see how much PJs are in 1977 in Sears. We got, what's Spider-Man's number 7? $7. You can get Spider-Man still without any hyphens. But yeah, there's no 2XL, Bruce. I'm out.
I'm out. I'm out.
I'm out.
I was in 7th grade at that point. I was out already by the PJs.
Well, I was 2, so
yeah, so you were ready for the PJs.
I was. All right, here we go. Check these guys out. 77. Nice. This is another page, and this is your favorite image of Spider-Man of all time, right?
One of my favorite images for sure. And I think they didn't do it quite right on some of the ones, but I might have a version of that right here, Brad.
Oh, you got those PJs?
That's the cover of the rock comic by John Romita, and I think this was a PJ because it was a longer sleeve one. But
yeah,
I've got some short sleeves, I got some long sleeves, but was not mine. But I've got it as an adult.
That's from the rock comic. Yeah, it's straight from the rock comic. What year was the rock comic? 74? Is that what you said?
Rock comic was 72 into 73, okay. And then they were throwing that image around. Check this one out, Brad.
Yeah,
Spider-Man in the same image, but he's holding a football.
I've actually got that picture. That's coming up. That's funny. And nice. He's a Chiefs fan, right? I'm just kidding.
That's what I heard before, that he's on the Chiefs and all that. He should switch over to the Steelers soon. That's all right.
Well, his little brother got the Hulk smashing over here, and Shatner and Nimoy are still on your PJs over here in Star Trek land. But these are the flannels. These are the more warm ones. And the $6 Million Man is so hot from the flannel, he's like chafing.
Yeah, he's on fire. I thought they said they were fireproof or something like that in the last.
Well, not the $6 Million Man one.
Okay.
You got the flannel Superman and Batman over here. You can get Captain America and Hulk.
These are all classic images of these characters.
I agree. 1977, J.C. Penney.
Awesome.
All right, now we're in Sears in the stocking stuffer black and white section. So that means this has to be pretty cheap. What in the world is going on with Spider-Man and Holly Hobby? Who thought this was a good idea?
Your sister needs something to wear, Brad, I guess.
I guess it's a Spider-Man poncho, $1.99. You got it?
I'm not sure if it's the same one, but this is a poncho.
Yeah.
And it had different imagery, but again, in those ads, you don't know what you're going to get. But yeah, check it out, man. You get the mask. That's cool. And you got the poncho. This was made by Ben Cooper, the one I'm holding right now. But
I wore that as a Spider-Man costume one year in the 80s. It was still being produced in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I liked that one, the mask, better because it was just eyes, wasn't it?
Yeah, just the eyes.
It was just the eyes and you could breathe.
That's a good feature. That's a good feature. That plastic mask.
That year it came with oxygen.
Yeah, with oxygen for free. But that plastic
But
mask, when I got them, Brad,
yeah.
they didn't even have nose holes. It's just a mouth hole.
Oh,
You know,
and you
the
had to
early.
walk uphill both ways to trick or treat.
Yes, with all that condensation inside, it was
But
wonderful.
the poncho just didn't feel like a costume. It felt like a rain jacket or a
Yeah,
rain.
that's what it was. Like you were just ready
Yeah.
for the rain.
Yeah. But
Stylish.
anyway, there it is. You and Holly Hobby. Why you're wearing that in December, I don't understand. Well, maybe it's a play. You can play with it, I guess. I
Who
don't know.
knows? It's a
You can
stocking
also
stuffer. Just throw it in there.
you can beat the heck out of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Who wouldn't want to do that?
Oh, and I didn't know there was a Nerf man. Nerf man?
Wow, Nerf man.
He looks like Rom.
Yeah. Maybe there's some copyright infringement either way.
Maybe. And Mr. Potato Head looked kind of different in the 70s, didn't he?
Is that Mister?
Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah,
Put them
okay.
together. Take them apart for hours.
Nice.
And it comes with the voice of Don Rickles.
We could only wish.
And Old Maid. You could play Old Maid with your if you'd like.
You used to play that all the time, Brad, when I was a kid.
There you go.
All
right, so
I would cry my eyes out if I got the Old Maid card. It was awful.
All right, 77 in the J.C. Penney catalog. More Power Records. We got the Mark of the Man Wolf here again. We've got what else is on this? We got some Dr. Seuss records. I had a couple of those. I remember that.
Nice.
And the Mickey Mouse Club and a Charlie Brown Christmas album. Good grief. Yep.
Nice. Love it.
Yep. Had some of those. Let's see. We've got more PJs in 1977 Sears. Here's the Rock comic.
There it is again.
Next to the Fonz.
Love it.
Next to the Fonz, and you got the Winnie the Pooh brothers over here. I hear they're in the mob now. The Winnie the Pooh brothers. Oh bother, yeah. We've got.
Where are they now?
Where are they now? Spider-Man with his thwip. I love the thwip right there. You got the
thwip.
Whoops! I went too far. Hold on. Let me go back.
That's all right. We're coming back.
I'm coming back. There we go. Who do we got? We got Spider-Man versus who's that bad guy? Looks like an alien. You got Spider-Man or Superman and Batman socks over here.
I had some Spidey tube socks back in the day, also as an adult. But yeah.
How much for these? Are long sleeve PJs. So number 6. How much is that running? $3.49 for the perma-pressed athletic shirts with contrast color sleeves, rib knit cuffs, hemmed bottoms.
That's probably what I was showing you with that.
Yeah,
different colored sleeve. Yeah, and they got the cuffs on them. Yeah, the cuffs.
So that's probably just a little different variation.
Yeah, it's more like a sports shirt, like they said, not a PJ. Yep, cool.
Yep, that's probably right. Wait, your shirt looks like the Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah,
with the red sleeves. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, what? Let's see, what else we got here. We got the play suit makes a return. In 1977 J.C. Penney.
Yeah,
is there not much difference? Not much difference in that one then.
Yeah, but they don't have the webbing. They don't have the webbing on the sock area. Like the second one I showed you was just red.
Oh,
so that's a one piece, and they took the webbing off the sleeves too. So that's when they started.
Now this I had. This was the
Spider. Check it out.
This was the Spider-Man belt and Remco, right?
I believe it's a Remco.
Because when I try to look for it on eBay, my God, the prices on this thing is $340, $350, $400.
Any utility belt for any hero in a box, forget it. Like they have a Hulk utility belt.
Remember I had Hulk and Spider-Man. I had both of them. $350.
Batman ones are way off the chart. Yeah.
How much did my mom pay for this? Because she definitely bought me this. How much for the B? B is $4. Spider-Man utility belt, official Spider-Man buckle on tough vinyl belt. Belt holds plastic Spider-Man handcuffs, a play walkie-talkie with lots of buttons, Spider-Man watch, a grapple with cord, and a spider net. Fits waist from 23 to 28 inches, and it's imported from Hong Kong.
That's your best $4 that you could spend back then.
Oh, I know. By the way, here's how they describe Spider-Man, the cunning hero of justice, in a one piece.
Yeah, in a one piece.
Red and blue cotton. Well, that's not a one piece though, Bruce.
It is a one
Is it?
piece. Yep, that's when it
Oh,
went to one pieces.
oh, it's one pieces because you were showing the two
Yeah,
piecer. Okay,
if
so
you
you
don't
had the
see that,
1969. Okay.
yeah, if you don't see that red on the sleeves, I showed you that. I showed this version earlier too.
Yeah.
This one piece. Yeah, that's the one
So
piece.
they okay. So that's the difference. I got you.
Yep.
Uh, boys size small to large. There you go. We're out. Um, and you can be the Lone Ranger. You can be a
Oh, now you're
go.
talking. Now you're talking. I remember one of my favorite Christmas. My mom got me the large Lone Ranger and Tonto with the horses and all that, and
Yeah.
the action figures. That was so cool.
Also, here's the Batman belt set over here, which is cool too.
Yeah, that's expensive.
All right, so that was 77. Here is 77 also. The knockover target game. Fire the 6-shot pistol and try to knock over the Hulk. Yeah, right. With gum, knock the Hulk out with gumballs is what you're gonna do.
Yeah, the Hulk looks smaller than Cap or Spidey in that picture too. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, I got him smaller.
And he's only worth 50 points. You knock out Spider-Man's 100.
Yeah, Spidey does. He moves faster.
Do you have this one, Bruce? I've never seen this in a
I've
package.
I've had that one before. It's not currently my collection, but there's a couple different really cool Target games they had out in the 70s.
Anybody idea who made this? I don't even.
That might be like a Hasbro. I'm not positive. I forget.
Okay. Who the heck is Barney? What's going on with Barney over here? And Barney and Bugs. What's up, Doc? What do you do with Bugs and Barney? Beanball Barney. What you get? A 15 by 28 inch high hardboard target. Oh, you can bean Barney. You can hit him with a baseball.
Throw it at him. Just hit him. Beat him.
Why would anybody want Barney and not Bugs? I'd do Bugs all day.
Barney must have been the bad guy back then.
I tell you. All right, we are in the J.C. Penney 1977 Christmas catalog, and the Talking Viewmaster, the Spider-Man Talking Gift Pack, 3 Spider-Man reels. It includes Thor, Iron Man, and Cap. See them in 3D with sound narrations. Talk about that one, Bruce.
I didn't have it as a kid, but I got that as an adult at different times, and then I also had you could buy the separate reels, like this pack right here.
Oh, here I got you.
Yeah, we got the separate reels here.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
On the back they show you the different devices you could play it on and all that good stuff.
So it's narration. Someone's reading that to you.
I assume hear what each scene is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking Viewmasters. Who would have thought, Brad?
Yeah.
Talking Viewmasters.
I know. I just had the little red thing that you put up to your eyes, and by the way, your wife is seeing snow and watching you, so that's my wife is an enabler. It sounds like yours is too.
Oh, I think that's my daughter. That's my daughter.
Oh, that's your. Oh, of course. Well, she said wifey.
Oh, maybe my wife told her to type that. Yeah. Hi out there, or up there, I should say.
Hello from the basement.
Hello from the basement, the Spidey cave.
Here are some more Viewmasters. Viewmasters in 77 just went nuts. You can get the talking ones for $2.44. The Spider-Man is one of these. Number 8, travel and special. He's a special subject, Bruce, is what Spider-Man is.
He's always been a special subject to me.
And a lot of people probably watching this don't realize what it took to order from these catalogs. Didn't you have to mark down like codes and handwrite it and mail it in?
Codes.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it wrong, or else you'd be getting Barbie or
you get 2 Holly Hobby suits and not a Spider-Man.
Yeah. You had to write the codes down, send in your money order or check, and wait.
Yeah, you write write the code down.
Yeah.
Write a check, put it in the mail, and if memory serves, I think I got these catalogs in September when I was a kid. And you're lucky if they get to the by December.
It probably would say somewhere, expect 4 to 6 weeks delivery or something like that. You never know. Yeah.
And people get ticked when you can't get Amazon Prime in 2 days. I'm like back in our day, Bruce,
We're spoiled now. We're spoiled. We're the same way.
I know it. All right. So when you're watching Saturday morning cartoons, back in 1978, we're in 78 now. What better way than with Spider-Man? And you can color what you're going to put on your bowl and your cup. Nice. I've not seen these before. Have you? got these in the collection?
Yeah, I've had them in the collection at different times, and yeah, in the 70s there was all these like do-it-yourself kits. The
Mhm.
shrinky dink toys, and you put it in the oven, and it would shrink down. You could hang it as a sun catcher. So
Yeah.
just something to keep the kids active, I guess. But
Yeah.
and
And so I think it's plastic around here.
yeah,
You just put the piece of paper in it. But how do you wash it? That doesn't go in the dishwasher. Wouldn't that get the paper wet? I mean, how do you do that?
I never really read the instructions on that, so I don't know if there's any way that you heat sealed it or anything like that. But
Maybe heat sealed it. Yeah.
you don't see many offered loose on eBay, so I don't think they've really survived.
No, no. Oh, it's your wife. No. There you go. Anyway, here is the page that had all that stuff. This is keep your kid busy page is what this
String
is.
art. I saw some string art at the bottom, string art or something like that.
I
Making
don't
art
know.
with strings around different like little nails.
I thought this was a Rorschach test, but that's Chewbacca.
It could be a Rorschach test.
You could build this 5-story dollhouse if you really want to for your Migos. Pretend they're on
Yeah,
Walton's Mountain.
yeah.
Um, what? Good gosh, I couldn't imagine what that would take to build. That would be.
Man,
And again, Spider-Man's teamed up with Holly Hobby over here. They must have had the license for Marvel and Holly Hobby. This company.
yeah. Maybe they were connected. I have to check that out now. You got me curious.
That's funny. All right, again, 78 J.C. Penney, the play suit. This time, he's teamed up with the Shogun Warrior over here. And I mean, Spider-Man by this point is well known that you don't have to put the name Spider-Man around your collar. I mean, we
No, you
know
don't.
who this guy is.
You don't need it up there, but why break the tradition and why break the
Yeah.
setup time and the fees for setting up a new screen, Brad?
They're doing the combo pack. You got the Spider-Man jumpsuit for $749. You can also get the belt. Here's another look at it in
Oh
the
yeah,
following year. There's the belt, and then you got the Shogun Warrior belt. I guess that's the Wonder Woman belt and the Batman belt. So you can get all that stuff to put with your suit. I mean, how cool was that? This is you don't have to be. You can play this stuff more than just on Halloween. You can do it in Christmas morning and all that stuff.
After we go off the air, Brad, I'm going to look for that Lone Ranger now. You got me.
You wanted to pick that Lone Ranger up on eBay?
Yeah, I'm going to look for it. No, I'm just kidding.
This almost looks like the Village People over here. I mean, what's going on? Young man, you can dress it like today.
What year was this? Maybe that was Village People.
This is 78's J.C. Penney catalog. Is what
you know how the kids say it these days, Brad. I'm telling my kids that these were the Village People.
Okay.
I'm telling my kids.
Well, you can get the Village People's belt and what's number 11? What's number 11 up here? The emergency rescue kit with adjustable helmet with the badge, the bullhorn, the make-believe breather mask, oxygen tank, $5. There you go. Save $1, Bruce, when you buy outfit number 10 with the kit.
I'm saving $1. I'm getting the kit.
Saving $1. There you go. All right, let's see what's next on the list here. Oh, check out the the little Spider-Man hot cycle. Look at that thing.
That thing is hot.
It's hot, man. You're going to get pulled over driving that thing.
That's a lowrider.
Was that in the collection at one point?
I never had any of the ride-on toys like that, but those are cool and hard to come by because the kids
Oh, beat the heck of it.
They bought them, they opened them up, they wrote them. Hardly any were ever left unused.
Look at the plastic. It looks like webs around here.
That's cool.
That's neat. A little Spider-Man hot cycle will make you the superhero of the neighborhood. Sturdy plastic with molded bucket seats and Corinthian leather. No,
rich Corinthian leather.
Rich Corinthian leather and from Con Noonien Singh. Widespread rear mag wheel, slicks with click motor sound, low slung for greater safety, red, white, and blue and yellow with Spider-Man decals. There you go, bud.
When someone listens to the podcast of you just reading this, Brad, that some of these things might be even more.
Yeah, I'm not going to release this on audio. This is definitely a video only edition on this.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got the mini Mickey Mouse hot cycle. You got the Spider-Man hot cycle. You got Superman's hot cycle. It's not the little one. This is for the bigger kids with Superman. What's that about?
Big kid.
Oh, look, he's got webs around him. So Spider-Man's not special on that one.
Well, he's imitating Spidey. You can't blame him.
I know. And then you got the little trikey. So, how much is this thing? Number 5 would be $12.77. Ships, and it's 8 pounds.
That's
So,
pretty good price for Hot
yeah.
Wheel.
Yep. Well, a loaf of bread was 40 cents too.
That's true. That's true.
Yep. All right. What do we got now? We're 1978 JCPenney still. This is the Energized Spider-Man, right?
Energized Spider-Man.
Yep.
They also had an Energized Green Goblin.
Yep.
They had all the accessories. You see the copter there. You see the web trap that's down there, and
the web trap. So a villain came in. The difference between this is the Migos, you could pose them a little bit more. He's very plasticky and stiff.
Yeah, there's no articulation at all.
Yeah, he just kind of pulls up on his web.
Yep, just pull him up on his web, and he goes.
Got one? There he is.
Up.
Yep.
I got this version. Yep. And on the back, he has spider sense, like almost like the $6 Million Man. You can look through his eye and see stuff like specialized. And then I also have a different version where he didn't have spider sense, and it was a bigger window opening on it. So
I've not seen that one. Is that one newer? Is that the first one or the second one?
They're both about the same. Like they just had like
they came out about the same time, just different packaging.
Yep, different packaging. Then you could see the Green Goblin on the side here.
JR would love that.
He's
what's the thing below the Goblin? What is that? What's that trap?
That is the web trap. Some of like when it sprung, sprung on someone, and then some of these other things that come in the package are like flashlight and different things that attach to the web energized belt.
Oh, there you go.
A little flashlight and all that kind of good
stuff. We got the spider copter, but save $1 when you buy B and C together. What's B and C? You got so you had to buy the web trap separately, huh? Looks like.
Yeah, that came in its own little flat box, like that comes separate.
Okay. And then the copter's $9. Man, this is an expensive little Spider-Man toy. You got $9. You got $10 here, $10 here. You're up to 20. $25 here. $25 for all that together. That's kind of expensive.
Yeah, that copter comes in a giant box. I mean, the box is huge for the copter.
The amazing Energized Spider-Man motor-sized web slinger gets his spider powers from his special belt. No, he does not.
That's where it gets attached.
He does not get his powers from his belt.
He got bitten by a radioactive belt, Brad.
From JCPenney, evidently.
Yeah, from the JCPenney belt.
Plug his spider light into his belt, and it really works. Well, I would hope so. He has a clamp for climbing walls. No, he doesn't. He can stick to walls. Listen here, JCPenney.
This is still what year was this, Brad?
1978 JCPenney.
Yeah, this is still when Nicholas Hanneman's on TV, so he needed the
yeah, that's true.
Clamp.
The accessory pack gives Spidey even more power. He's like Tim the Toolman Taylor. When plugged into his energy belt, his spider ray gun fires a beam of light. His camera fires a missile.
Wow.
Let me fire. It's like a Don Rickles line. The spider trap closes on villains. Plastic. Is what it is. Plastic. All right. The copter. Put Spidey in the copter and turn on his belt. My goodness, his belt does everything. What does this guy need? And the rotary blades begin to turn. Put flashlight in the copter's front, and it goes on. There is a compartment for hiding plans. Okay.
See that? He could have hid my plans in there. These are the plans, Brad. Remember these plans? I think I put the plans in
the best laid plans are in his belt, evidently.
This is probably the idea that led to the movies where he was Iron Man's protege.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
That's what led to that, Brad, because he had all these gadgets.
Now, this is the flying spider copter down here.
That is awesome.
The spider flying copter. What does that do?
I didn't have it. They had one that was not character oriented. It was called the Vertibird.
Okay.
And you had that remote control that you see in the bottom of the screen there, and you controlled this thing. It went in the circle, but you could tell, make it go up and down. And you try to pick up things or scoop down and hit one of those villains or whatever. Yeah. And that one, it's pretty tough to come by. It's a nice piece for a Spider-Man collector, but $14 back in the day, Brad.
Hey, that's got a good look. One of my favorite poses by John Romita Jr. I think is right there, where he's like he's scrunched down.
And you see the villains, the cardboard villains in the background there.
Yep, you got.
catch.
Who can I see? I think I see. Is that Kingpin? And maybe that's Doc Ock.
Doc Ock, probably
Is
Green
that the
Goblin.
kangaroo? Maybe I'm seeing things. I don't.
I think that might be the Green Goblin back there, but could be wrong.
Oh, I don't know. Are these Migos, by the way, this Hulk and Superman?
Yes.
These. Okay, the 12.5-inch figures. I think they did make a Spider-Man 12-inch.
Yeah, I have one off to the side here. I'll grab it real quick. But yeah, those were they were past my time. When they came out, I was already kind of in junior high school, so I didn't get any as a kid. But yeah, there's the 12-inch Spidey.
12-inch Spider-Man, yeah. So 1978, we are clearly in Christopher Reeve's Superman era.
Yes.
So you're going to see a lot of Superman everywhere. So consumer information about TV and play. Children enjoy toys that allow them to identify with their favorite TV heroes. They use these toys to imitate action that they've seen on TV and to create imaginative new dramas of their own. Because TV shows can make a deep impression on the minds and imagination of children, it's wise for parents to choose programs that they consider suitable. Well, there you go.
So don't watch Human Torch. Don't watch the Human Torch.
That's funny that the Spider-Man page came with a warning label. My God. Jeez. All right, what do we got? This is like cover of the 78 Christmas Wishbook. I think I remember looking at this image back in the day. Okay, how crafty are you? How crafty are you? You got latch.
Not very.
This latch hook pillow kits. You can. Hulk just looks like he went he bombed the bar. I mean, he looks drunk. What the heck, Spider-Man? Oh, what happened here? Even the Roadrunner's laughing at Hulk over here. You got one over there, Bruce? You got the latch hook?
I got the one you see in the picture there.
Oh man,
and I got a variant.
Variant of the latch. Does this one look better?
A little different.
Oh no.
A little bit more like Spooderman.
The Spooderman latch hook.
I'm going to tell my kids this was Spooderman.
Oh, that's the inspiration for.
That's the new phrase. Yeah, those are some.
Well, that's rough. You got $5, $4.95 for the latch hook. And you can even get a Ziggy latch hook. Oh, Ziggy's more expensive. $5.45. Get you a reef. You got I guess latch hooks was the big thing. I never latch hooked. Did you latch hook?
I latch hooked in art class.
Yeah.
I tried to make a saber-tooth tiger like Zabu, Kazar's.
Okay.
I tried it. I was very ambitious, but I'm not an artist.
Well, evidently the people that made these aren't either.
And Ziggy, I don't know. It's probably been 20 years since I ever even thought of Ziggy. You know, I haven't.
Well, Ziggy, late 70s. Ziggy, I mean, he was on greeting cards and everything.
Yeah, I haven't thought of him in at least 20 years. When you said it all came flooding back to me, Brad. Ziggy mania.
I know. All right, we got 78 JCPenney. Again, very similar to what we've seen before. I think we've actually seen this one.
Yeah, we saw that one, but
we saw that one.
They reuse stuff.
Here's another 78 Sears. Another look of the Batcave, and you got the Spider car without figure. You're not getting a Spider-Man in there. You got to buy a Spider-Man.
Not for $5. Yeah. Not for $5.
You get the Wayne Foundation penthouse for $15. That thing looks like a Barbie dream house. Look at that thing.
That is awesome. I mean, that's huge.
$3. It seems like the Migos are cheaper now. $3.33. I don't know.
Well, they're getting towards the end of the run, and they got to get rid of them. Their storehouse is filled.
Everything must go. The Wishbook value. Okay, $3. It's $3 off on the Batcave here.
See that value?
Yeah. There you go. What else we got on this page here? You got the King Kong set from Migo. King Kong against the world stands atop the World Trade Center. Oh, that's awkward now. The Hal Needham, who directed Smokey and the Bandit, the Stuntman Basics set. Fully jointed 7.5-inch tall plastic figure. The midsection moves so he can perform many stunts. A hat, a hooker, no, a holster. Sorry.
I just took a
No.
sip of Mountain Dew when you said
I'm
that,
so
Brad.
sorry, Bruce.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
It's a hat, a holster, a gun, and a vest, plus a
None
launcher.
of my memorabilia was destroyed by my Mountain Dew. It stayed in my mouth.
It did not. And the stunt set came with the hooker. Oh my God! Let's go to the next page.
Well, wasn't there a stuntman named Hooker or something like that on TV?
T.J. Hooker was William
Yeah.
Shatner, is who we're
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah,
That's what you were thinking of, Brad.
of course it was. Yes. Here's the Wayne Foundation and the Montgomery Ward. Only they splurged for color.
Yeah, they got your money coming in.
Because when you think of the Wayne Foundation, you think of Spider-Man breaking in through the attic up here.
Just like the Fantastic Four headquarters, in Spidey-memories, he broke in.
Hey,
he broke
hey,
in.
Bruce, you hiring? I need some money.
Yeah. How much
you got? Spider-Man is webbing up the Joker by the neck. ISIS and Superman.
How much was that Wayne Manor in that one?
Oh, this Wayne Manor is $17.88.
See that? $12 at the other one. It was a big savings.
Was it over at Sears?
Yeah, it was like $12.98 or something at the top.
Oh no, $14.94.
What about that one that said the super discount was like 12 something?
Oh, that was the Batcave. The Batcave.
Oh, just the Batcave. Okay.
Cheaper. Yeah.
But Montgomery Ward was always more expensive. I know that.
What was this guy? Is this the symbiote? We got letter E, the Hypnose, the ultimate enemy, the foe of Pulsar, with his helmet-like frightening mask, all fear his powers. Eddie Brock, and no, I'm just kidding. But evidently, this is the villain for this guy, the Pulsar.
I think I just got hypnotized looking at that.
I know. Pulsar, you take his shirt off and you can see through him. He's like Translucent Man or something. Weird.
Kids always want some weird stuff.
1978 Montgomery Ward. The number one Marvel fan says in chat, the new Migo Spider-Man set, I need ASAP, only at Disney. Yes.
I need it too.
We're all just waiting for the Disney store to open the gates. We're ordering this thing, all 4 figures. You know what? If you do the math, it's $89, I think. And it works out to be about $2 cheaper for those than a Marvel Legend. Marvel Legends are about $24-25 a pop. These average about $22 a pop. So we're saving money, Bruce.
Saving money. We might as well buy a whole bunch of them. That's how you explain it to your wife, Brad.
I know. Money. Yeah. Marvel fans, I think we were talking about the latch thing. His grandma did those really well with the latch.
Yeah, some people could do them beautiful.
I couldn't do them. All right, we're going to go to the Sears catalog in 1978 still. And what do we got on this page? We have superheroes come to life when you color them with the Color Vu pencil set from Hasbro. 8 Color Vu pencils never need sharpening, plus 20 large 12 by 13 pictures of superheroes, including Spider-Man. No hyphen, but they're starting to capitalize the M. So we're coming around a little bit.
This close.
It comes with Thor, 9 of Captain America, and 5 of Hulk. 6 of Spider-Man and Thor. I got it. Okay, so $3.95. You got this one, Bruce?
I do. I had it as a kid too. I got not the same cover, but those pencils were really cool. Those are the first mechanical type pencils that I ever saw. You would just turn it, and the color lead inside there would come up to the top because you never need to sharpen, like it said. So those were kind of cool, like futuristic, like mechanical pencil of that set.
Number one Marvel fan got that one for Christmas. Marvel fan says, and the doodle mat, which is hard to find. I've not seen the doodle mat.
Yeah, that would be maybe what those cups and those bowls. It's the same idea, like coloring on the mat.
Aaron is unimpressed with the set. Well, it's only $4, man. You can put it in your stocking. Yeah. I remember this. Isn't this light bright?
The Migo set, because the lizard's in there. He's the biggest lizard fan that I know.
You could do the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman. There you go. Oh, the doodle board. That's what you're talking about. The doodle board. There you go. I remember light bright. I remember this image of the clown.
Yeah, I had that as a kid. I loved that.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, let's see what else we got here. The Spider-Man 1978 Christmas catalog. The Spider-Man pinball set here for $10, Bruce.
I had that in the 90s. It was giant. I mean, it's bigger than that racetrack that I showed you.
Seriously, wow.
And it didn't look really fun. Like you just kind of tried to shoot the ball once and get it in a target. That it wasn't really a real pinball machine. You just hoped that it landed in one of those scoring areas, and that was it.
Does it come with like a marble or what? I mean, what?
Some kind of like small ball, a round ball. You just shoot it off and
Shoot it up here and it randomly goes.
But that was a huge item. I mean, you'd feel like great as a kid getting that, but after a couple of times, you're like, oh, this isn't much fun. Isn't much fun.
Right. We got a few pinballs down here. We got a Superman. What's this down here? Spinball pinball.
Spinball pinball.
Spinball pinball. There you go. I remember this for some reason. This toss across where you did tic-tac-toe. I remember that thing. Interesting. All right, where are we going now? I gotta get some PJs. 78 Montgomery Ward's Spider-Man PJs right there.
Nice.
What am I looking at? Is he in like a danger room or something, visiting the X-Men?
He broke into the X-Men's headquarters. He's breaking in. Caught in the danger.
You got Mickey Mouse over here. She looks adorable. Montgomery Ward. All right, having this talk again over here.
Let's do it.
You got Mork, Superman, or Spider-Man. There's Spider-Man down here with Hulk.
Mork.
Nanu.
Yes, love it.
Number 19 is Spider-Man. So let's see. $6.99 for Spider-Man and Hulk. There you go. He's a little bit more expensive than Superman and Mork.
Just a little bit.
And you could get blue poo or gold poo. Ooh, I think you should see a doctor if you got either of those.
Probably from the Easy Bake Up or something.
I know, right? Who's number 32? What is this? Got to be a famous football.
Some of the famous running backs, but they couldn't like put the team on there. At the time, Franco Harris, O.J. Simpson. There are a lot of 32 there.
Yeah. All right, we got 78. We got the brothers here. There's your football, Bruce. That's the football
there's
one.
The football guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Football.
You got the football, and you got Hulk. Oh, Hulk's throwing a football too. Look at the Hulk.
Oh, he's running one. He's a running back.
He's running.
He's got like the Heisman. He's getting the Heisman pose.
And you ever want a Datsun or a Fiat?
Datsun, Fiat,
a TR7. I don't know what a TR7.
Man, all the best cars. Like,
oh man, you got Batman, Superman here too. There you go. Let's see what else we got. All right, more records from the 78 JCPenney. Where's Spider-Man? There he is. Mark of the Man with no Draco the there's Draco right there.
There he is.
Draco the Dragon. My favorite.
Nice.
You got the Hulk at bay with the Rhino versus Abomination over here.
And you got the LPs down below. The
LPs, yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. This is the one that you were talking about. It has all those mini records on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it has a Dragon Man or something in there because that's the cover.
Yeah, because didn't they take the Draco the Dragon one, and put it on there?
Yeah, I think they did with the Dragon Man,
and then they did the Abomination, Snowman, and etc. Put it on that one. How much for 14? $7 for that record. $5.49 for the Power records up here. I definitely had some of these. Look, we're getting into cassettes. We have cassettes instead of records that you can order.
Get your pencils ready.
Yep. There you go. I had so many of these. This is just, I had Jungle Book and Dumbo and Beanstalk and Rescuers, Bambi. I remember all these. Do you have some of these, Bruce, or is this too late for you?
No, I had some of those, but it's time to collect again, Brad. Go back and get them.
Oh, no. My first record collection, 1245 records with over 75 selections. Fiber board carrying case with handle. That's not going to last long. That's not. What's on the records? How are you ordering 12 of them? You don't know what's on it.
You don't know, but you get a large amount of music.
You get a large tin. Weird. All right, here we go, Bruce. The Pogo. We got the Pogo in 78 JCPenney.
That Pogo stick is one of the, again, harder to find, still in a box. If you find it in a graphic box, it's very expensive. Very expensive.
What's expensive? How much is that in the box, you think?
Oh,
I'd say 400, 500.
I'd say at least 500 if you find it in a box. You see them loose on eBay all the time, like sun bleached, whatever else. But
it sat outside for years.
It's a cool.
This
item.
I had. It wasn't this electric company one, but I had this.
Yeah.
The Velcro dart board. Loved that. Played that for hours.
I played it when they first came out. It was called flatheads. They look like darts, but they had the Velcro. You throw the darts.
Is this it? What Superman has?
Similar to that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like advertised on TV, so I begged for the flatheads.
Yeah. And then you got the punching bag, Spider-Man punching bag over here that you could get for $4.
Yeah, that's a hard one to find these days. That's another A-High product, the Azrak Hamway International. So that particular bag is a tough one.
Yeah. You can also beat up Mickey Mouse and Batman, evidently. And
Yeah,
what is this with?
Why do we always want to beat up our favorite heroes? Why don't we have the bad guys?
I know. What is this? Oh, this must be a Velcro Charlie Brown game.
You put them on your mitts and you throw them and you try to catch them.
Yep. I remember that. Anyway, a bunch of 3 Spider-Man things on that page. What else we got here?
Kind of page. That's my kind of page.
One of your favorites. I can't find the radio that you talk about that you love so much, but they have the head one here.
Yeah, that was the second ever radio they ever released, but and that one's kind of cool. It's Spider-Man. It's 3-dimensional, just his head there.
$9.95. Only AM, no FM here. Authentic
AM
lookalike. Yeah, AM. So if you want to listen to your best talk radio shows in 1978, no, they had rock channels back in the AM back in the day.
Yeah, they definitely did, and that's why I wanted that first radio that I got so badly. And as you know, it's the most emotional piece of my collection. My mom paid a lot for it back then, and really couldn't afford it, and she was the hero that Christmas.
Yeah. Aaron says that the punching bag from Ahi, is that how you say it, is also crazy rare.
Very crazy rare. Yes, you're right. Aaron knows his stuff out there, guys.
I thought this was Jerry Reed, but it's the Fonz radio.
From a distance, I thought it was the Wolfman until you zoomed in on it.
Oh, yeah. The Fonz radio.
Hey.
You can also get Big Bird and Oscar radios.
Nice.
A cheeseburger radio. And some car radios. Interesting. Oh, awesome. Get it? Car radios. Okay.
Yeah. Car radio. Car radio.
All right. When you go over to your buddy's house, what are you picking? The big red sleeping bag or the Stegron? The Stegron sleeping bag. Stegron's right there, only colored wrong, but Stegron, one of the rare Stegron merchandise. Also, the only Will-O-the-Wisp I've ever seen on a sleeping bag.
We all thought he was going to be the next big superstar, Brad.
He was.
We thought he was going to be big time.
No, he is big time, baby.
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice the big red chewing gum pack. That's a cool
bag. From Wrigley's. What else you got? You can pick from. This looks like. Is this Holly Hobby again? I mean, I can't get rid of her.
Holly Hobby or something like that.
And what else you got? You got Mickey. You got Hot Wheels. That looks like Blue Jeans, I think. And what is this? Is this pizza? What is this? Oh, Close Encounters of the Third Kind over here.
Whoa, Close
There you go. Do. So 78 full-size novelty sleeping bags. They are, oh my gosh, they're $16. They're expensive.
Yeah, it's 78.
Any two of the same bags can be zipped together. What?
Yeah, for a double wide.
Oh, you get a double wide. And look, they gave an example of a double wide Stegron bag.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's cool. So order 2, Bruce. Sleep with a friend.
Why not?
That sounds weird.
Yeah. I try. I like those sleeping bags so much, but I don't like the idea of buying them used. They're hard to find, like totally in nice shape.
And plus, washing them, you run the risk of the colors going off if you did buy one.
For sure.
Did you have any sleeping bag? Did you have the Stegron bag?
No, I didn't. Never had a Spider-Man sleeping bag. I had some NFL teams and things like that, but never had a Spider-Man sleeping bag.
Yeah. Yep. As John says, Stegron all day, every day. I'm with you, man. Stegron for life.
Stegron for life. Stegron mania.
There you go. Oh, Star Wars just came out last 1978. J.C. Penney's.
Yeah.
On the Star Wars page, we have our buddy, the Snap Together Spider-Man for $4.
That's my kind of model. That's my kind of model kit, Brad, where I don't have to glue it, don't have to paint it.
It comes in 5 pieces.
And he came with some sticky pads that you could stick them to a wall.
Okay. Yeah. Spider-Man, he seems to defy gravity as he hangs from a wall with a reusable, removable adhesive, aka a Post-it. He has glow-in-the-dark eyes, snapped together, pre-colored plastic parts, 8.5 inches high, when assembled, display stand included. $4. 1978 Marvel Comics Group. Here you go.
Not bad.
You could get a visible V8 engine or a Goodyear blimp also on this page. Some Star Trek Klingon battle cruiser, the Enterprise. What is this thing? Is this where you kept your toys? This
That's a carrying case, yeah.
giant snap together Darth Vader action kit. Death Star's Fallen Angel is a menacing as. Have I ever heard Darth Vader called the Fallen Angel? That's
No, I haven't heard that. You got some good copywriters there.
I tell you what. All right, what do? I write for catalogs. All right, 1978 Montgomery Wards. You can wear a Spider-Man sweater.
Nice.
There you go. The Spider-Man sweater. Giftable
Spidey
sweaters
sweater.
and warm acrylic knit.
And I'm sure that wasn't sewn on, Brad. I'm sure that was probably an iron-on patch type thing. It probably came off after about 6-7 washes.
Oh my gosh. What's the description down here? Spider-Man is sure to make a lot of friends this holiday season, especially on sweaters as cozy and colorful as these, crew neck style with striped ribbed collar, cuffs, and bottoms. Vinyl applique, made in Taiwan.
Applique.
Applique, that means cheap, right?
That means ironed on and it's going to come off.
All right, let's keep going. We got JCPenney 78. Here's the Talking Viewmaster. This is a projector, if I remember.
Ooh, yeah, some kind of projector, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. So you put your slides in here and you project it up on the wall. This is the gift pack, if memory serves. It came with the talking set.
Yep.
Down inside came with some reels for $16.49.
Yes, sir.
You could also get Charlie Brown, Disney, DC, Monsters. Anyway, I still see that on eBay and I'm tempted. I didn't have that as a kid, but
it's a pretty tall can.
Yeah.
Nice item to pick up if you see one.
Yep. All right. Here's more talking viewfinders. There's the Talking Viewmaster. You held that up a minute ago.
Yeah.
Is this the big one for $259? That seems like a good deal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a packet. I mean, you don't get anything except for the reels in there.
You get the box though. You get a big box though, right?
Yeah, you get this nice big box.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Aaron says the European gift set is awesome with 1967 graphics. Really? So the Talking Viewmaster had like 67 Spidey? Huh, that's cool. You got what else we got down here? I was think when the stuff is in black and white, it's kind of cheap toys, is what I put them together.
Yeah, it makes it look that way, right?
It does, yeah. You got the Spacemen Theater in the round. So you got Spock and I don't know who this guy is. Weird.
Theater in the round. Wow.
Theater in the round. That's kind of
we're getting cultured here.
There you go. Oh, here's the Spider-Man projector. Was $16.99 in 1977. Now it's a low price of $15.99 or no, 11. What number is this one? $11.88 for the projector.
Well, I know what Aaron's talking about from the 1967 cartoon. It was released, years later, but it was a Viewmaster set. I don't think it was talking, but it's a colorful box and it's a tough one to come by. It's an expensive one, but it's based on the
they got issues, or they took the stills from the one where he had the clone, which is from the meme where they're pointing at each other. Yeah. Memory serves. So, all right, here is what year is it? 78 Montgomery Wards. You got the clip up Spider-Man here. Now you got the Spider-Man and Hulk laser battle, which sounds right up my alley. What are we doing here? Have you ever heard this one?
That's a recipe for needing glasses at a young age. But that one's hard to find. I've never owned that one. Yeah. That laser battle, but it would just be like lights and it would score points. Like if it sensed that you got hit, your opponent got points or you got points.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that's funny. You also have the Spider-Man car up here that talks. You can't escape the web. Isn't that the truth? Like your iPhone and everything, the internet, and
that was a cool one, Brad.
I hate that logo though. My goodness.
Yeah, well, you'd pull it back. Not a good logo, but you'd pull it back as it rolled. It would be making these these phrases.
Oh, he
And
talked to you. Okay.
I believe that was a NASA product.
Yeah.
I believe it was
Why
NASA.
would they have such an attractive looking Spider-Man logo when they do that?
Yeah.
God. Now check out my man over here on the Spider-Man motorcycle.
Yeah.
Little guy, just rocking it for $10 here. You said you
Nice
didn't have
bike.
any of these big wheels, huh?
No, they're hard to come by, but
Yeah.
I know some of our friends in the collecting world has quite a collection of those. Some of them still in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Batman lights the way. Look at that. That's kind of cool. A little
Yeah, it's
table
desk
lamp.
lamp. Desk lamp. Yep.
Yep. And you got a Batman alarm clock over here. That's kind
Yeah,
of
that's a
cool.
cool one. I see that one a lot,
Yep.
on eBay and
The
places.
space action gun, the pop out puzzles. Oh, you have to solve the puzzle, otherwise it explodes on you. That give anxiety to kids, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you're trying to play a game, and all of a sudden you have PTSD.
I know, right? There you
Yeah.
go. Here's the cover of the 77 Montgomery Ward's catalog. What do we got? Hey, you got to get your Spider-Man watch in the 78 J.C. Penney catalog.
Yeah, the dabs.
Yeah, those are
Dabs watches.
dabs.
They came in different sizes. They got bigger face and a smaller face.
Oh, what? Yeah, it says Spider-Man large, not shown. Spider-Man small, so that's small. You get what's the large one look like? I wonder.
Yeah, they're the same. They're same design, but just a bigger face.
Oh, interesting.
Same artwork.
Yep. You can also get Star Wars, Snoopy, Wonder Woman, Batman, Cat in the Hat watches. That seems expensive for a Spider-Man watch. $17.
Yeah, they were the real deal. They weren't a toy watch. They were real working watch.
Yep. We have here's more. Oh, here's the big face. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, bigger space.
This is from Montgomery Ward's. So okay, so you can get large or supersize your watch.
Yeah, supersize it.
Yeah, supersize your Spider-Man watch from 77. You could also get a digital watch for football player or Star Wars.
Just the red LEDs. I love it.
Yeah, that
has to be red.
Again, very common in the 70s to see Spider-Man with DC heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Marvel and DC, they'd have to approve it. Yeah, like, yeah, put us together. It's fine.
Yeah, I think at one point, Brad, that the word superhero,
yeah,
was like co-owned by Marvel and DC, and they had no problem like with people putting them in the same ads.
Yeah,
same products.
Aaron says that Cy has that cycle still in the box, and I believe it. I bet you.
Oh, he's got many of those ride-ons still in the box. Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. All right. Again, in the late 70s, my two favorite heroes teamed up a lot. We got Spider-Man and the Hulk Adventure City. I've seen this. This is another, I think, play set with just like cardboard figures on like a little stand, right?
I'm not sure, Brad, but I happen to have one that's called the Adventure City right here. But
there you go.
And then on the back, it shows you like it's kind of like a smaller version of the Marvel world, which is super expensive these days. But
exactly what I'm thinking. It's very similar to Marvel World.
You got little cardboard figures, cardboard buildings, and you just play your heart out with the cardboard.
I tell you that it's funny that that stuff even survives for the cardboard. It's just such a cheap toy. It's a paper toy, is what it is.
Yeah, all made out of paper. The bases may have been plastic for the figures. That's the only plastic probably in the whole kit.
Right, and that's just to hold your paper together.
Yeah, right.
So again, I guess you can get your cars on it. Well, I had this car. This is the Captain America Trans Am. I remember that. Some Hot Wheels. I think that's the Hulk van. And there's Spider-Man's car, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
the black car. I had that as a kid.
And that's a different product there. That's you see the little case beside it on the left.
Yes, this.
That's a different product. That's a Mini Car City. Like
Mini Car City. Okay.
Mainly vinyl. You pop it open and you just drive your cars around on that.
Now here is the Spider-Man stunt set. It comes with a loop, so you get your car on here and whoop, right through the hole, right through there. Did you have this one?
I have it with me here. It's a really cool piece. The box is kind of large for like a toy back then, but really cool piece. Here's the box here for you to check out.
Nice.
And then I'll show you the it's cool because like you have like the handlebars, you're rubbing it up, so that
Nice.
Spidey can go through the site.
I love the illustration on that cover.
Yeah, you got the good old handlebar set there. You just rev it up, and you got the
What's that sticker on the bottom there?
odometer. What's that?
What's that sticker on the front? No, there.
Here?
No, dead center, like right under the gas cap.
Oh, right here.
No, down below it. Isn't there a Spider-Man sticker or something? What am I seeing?
No sticker on this one, but there's a speedometer.
Oh, yeah, right down that hole. I thought there were stickers or something. Yeah.
No sticker, but I'll show you Spidey on the bike.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let's see Spidey on the bike.
Let's see Spidey on the big bike. Big bike.
Ooh, that is
bike.
cool looking.
There's a Spidey coming right at you.
I just play with that more than anything.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And this is a heavier like than most of the toy motorcycles that I had with Spidey on it.
And that thing, it probably is heavy because it needs to take a hit because it's going to be banging everything.
Yeah, it's going to be flying over. And then you're supposed to poke this out, and then you jump through the fire ring. Yep.
Neat. Oh, you're supposed to cut that out? You're supposed to ruin the best part of that art?
It's perforated. Yeah, see how it's perforated so you can push it right out.
Oh, I'll be.
Yeah, because that's where you wanted the motorcycle to go, right up through there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's not a bad price for that thing, $9.
Yeah, for what you got. Yeah,
for what you got, that's a pretty big toy for Christmas. That's a pretty good deal. Hot Wheels still popular. Okay, here you go. I had the Spider Copter over here. I still am searching on eBay to get a good one. You get the Spider-Man a little version, I think, of the Spider-Man motorcycle here. And here is that Spider-Man car we were talking about, the Captain America Trans Am. I had the Human Torch here. I had that one, and I had the Spider-Man and these three.
Cool.
But, did you have any of these, Bruce?
Not as a kid. Like I said, I was kind of already, probably in my late junior high to high school years. But I picked up a bunch, as an adult collector.
Yeah, but that's cool. I like that. All right, what do we got here? We got a Spider-Man bicycle for $54.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, and the Spider-Man and Hulk bikes.
The real deal.
You can get training wheels. I guess one's a bigger bike, one's a smaller bike. Is what
you're
getting a 12-inch and a 16-inch bike. You'd think they'd throw in the hyphen for $54. My goodness.
Yeah, those are cool bikes. I have one. It's beat up. It's in my garage right now. But look at all the different plastic shields on there, like in the front.
So,
between the bars.
Look at that seat with a web on it. That looks so cool.
I did pick up an unused seat one time, Brad, just in case. Just in case, Brad. Just the seat. Mint condition, unused.
Oh. No butts have been on that, Bruce. It's mint.
No, totally clean. Brad, we're collectors. We're kind of crazy about this stuff.
The Spider-Man Sidewalk Bike. Training wheels can be removed as child's balance improves. Exciting Spider-Man decal plates on front and center. Tubular steel frames with red baked enamel finish. Yellow fenders. High-rise handlebars with black plastic grips. Banana-style yellow vinyl saddle. Knob
that's quite a saddle.
Tread black wall tires. Wraparound chain guard. Not fully assembled. It'll take you till January 1 to put it together. $54.99. By far the most expensive Spider-Man item we've shown today.
Yeah.
I think
that's
$54.
High quality bicycle right there.
And the Bruce Jenner bike evidently is on this one. And who else we got?
Knievel.
They got Bruce Jenner bikes, and that's funny. Let's keep going. Inflatable TV chairs. Is that a Cylon from Battlestar Galactica?
Sounds comfortable, whatever it is.
Yep, it's a Battlestar Cylon chair. That's a pool toy, Bruce. That's not a TV chair.
Yeah,
you and I sat in that thing, it'd be deflated in 5 minutes.
Sitting on that, using your inflatable Spider-Man pillow behind your head from the 60s, man.
There's no way.
Any better.
No way. Inflatable you get one poke in this thing, it's done. And again, Holly Hobby right next to Spider-Man. What is it about Holly, man?
The team up that everybody asked for.
The Holly Hobby desk set.
Holly Hobby, she's very academic minded.
Ooh, I'll take this. The Hulk lamp. Look at that Hulk lamp. I
I've
like
had
that.
one of those. I got one like at a
Oh,
flea market like 30 years ago, but
oh,
that
that's
the Hulk glows in the dark.
well, all that gamma.
Yeah.
Let's see what this inflatable. How are they gonna talk about a pool chair? This ought to be funny. Let's see. Spider-Man. Where are we? Inflatable furniture group, two casual chairs, one couch, one round footstool. No, that's not it. That can't be it. What is this? Number 10 and 11. Inflate. Well, they didn't even bother. They didn't even bother to describe. It's just, hey, it's a pool toy. All right, let's see what else we got. This is the 1979. We're in our last year, Bruce, and Migo is still making stuff. Let's talk about these. These are rare as hell.
Oh man, wow.
These are rare, and I had the Hulk. I had the Hulk, and
Wow.
he leaked all over the place.
Well, he needed to be trained when he was younger, but that's beside the point, Brad. But
Yeah.
yeah, those elastic, Migo super elastics.
Stretch superheroes, it says.
Yes.
Stretch Spider-Man and Stretch Hulk. $14. I didn't think they were that expensive. Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
they're hard to find, even used because yes, the syrup leaked out.
yeah.
They're all caved in. They're all hardened up. But in the box, they're very expensive collector's items these days.
If you had one, I think $1,000 in good condition, that clearly good label, and it's not leaked. I think 1,000 would be fair. What do you think?
Yeah, there's even people that Brad professionally like reinflate them and put things in them like that won't leak out. Like if you have a bad condition one, they'll spruce it up for you and
I've not heard of
recondition it.
that. That's cool.
Yeah,
But man, that's an expensive toy back in
very,
'79.
very.
Expensive. And if you're the Hulk, you got to get around. So why not a helicopter?
He could race. He could race against Thanos in his helicopter.
Gee,
The
the
Spidey
Thanos
super stories.
copter versus Hulk. I'm still rooting for Hulk copter. Oh, that's funny. And Burt Reynolds drove one, so why not our friend Spider-Man, his Corvette, the voice-controlled superhero Corvette. It goes forward, backwards, or in circles.
I've never heard of that. I've never seen that.
Well, it's Amigo inside of something that's not Amigo, is what
Right,
it is. Ready for action. Nip it in the bud. Never mind. Ready for action figures with posable, jointed plastic limbs. Okay, so these are Migos.
Yeah.
Now, the voice-controlled superhero Vet, this racy car travels along when you give it commands, talking to the car, built-in receiver, and pick up voice to make car go forward or circle back. Oh, it's voice-controlled. It's like Elon Musk designed it.
Are you sure this isn't Knight Rider?
I don't know, but you know what? I think they got around not calling it a Corvette. No, they did call it a Corvette. Just abbreviate it. I wonder if Chevrolet got any money for this. There you go. So you put your Spider-Man in there. Again, we got the Spider car back again. What is the Hulk down the farm in this country off-road pickup truck? Hulk sits at the wheel, but you direct the car forward, backward, or it turns. 2 9-volts. My goodness.
Yeah, as long as you walk alongside it, you can control it.
And again, DC and Marvel all together in the same page with the Migos again. These have been in the catalog every year since what, 72? Is that what we said?
Probably 74 that we
74.
saw. Yeah.
So, man, Migos sold a lot of these.
They were a good company, man, and that's why they're coming back again.
Hence why we're so enamored with the new set coming back out.
Yes.
Here you go. The play set, but this time you can do Spider-Man or Kiss. The Kiss makeup kit.
Set. Yes.
Yep. And I think Hulk is new. I don't remember seeing Hulk.
Yeah, we didn't see a Hulk before now.
Yeah. Or a Xenomorph. You got Alien over here with the Hulk.
Whoa.
Which is ironic because you have the Aliens versus Avengers comic coming out. So this was happening back in 79.
They get their ideas from somewhere, Brad.
I know.
From a catalog.
Look at Wonder Woman. She's just ticked off at all these boys, didn't she?
Like, come on, guys.
Come on, you
fight
guys.
crime or something.
Anyway, you could be a cheerleader or a fairy princess in the 79 Christmas catalog from JCPenney. What's the consumer? Oh, we got another warning label.
Oh boy, here we go.
Costumes are not just for Halloween, Bruce. Dressing up can be a favorite kind of play for many children at any time of the year. Costumes help develop self-expression, imagination, and creativity. Whether children are putting on plays with their friends or pretending by themselves, be sure costumes are large enough for activity, play, and also for future growth. So
I
get a
wore mine
large,
all the
not a big.
time, Brad.
Yeah.
I agree. I subscribe to that theory right there.
Yeah. Aaron says that a mint one, AFA graded, was $3,500. I imagine he's talking about the stretch
Yes.
heroes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A graded sport.
$3,500. I was under. I think I said 1,000.
Yeah, but that one's AFA graded though, so that boosted it
Oh
up.
yeah,
some.
so
Yeah.
it goes up. All right. Again, here is whoops, it's the dart Velcro balls.
Yes.
This one you can get a Hulk and a Spider-Man and a Superman. This is the electric company version because that's the electric company. I had this thing where you fill it up with water and you try to play
Yeah.
basketball or something. Or
Squeeze
leapfrog.
the sides and
Man, can you imagine kids today trying to play with something like this?
I'd like to try it as an experiment. See how
Yeah, exactly. Hey, toys aren't just for Christmas. Save this catalog. You can look at it on a podcast in 2024. Oh my gosh. Spider-Man.
How do they know?
$488 for that Velcro dart. What else we got? We got the Looney Bin, and what is this? The Space Chase. Interesting.
Space Chase.
All right, what else we got? Oh, now Bruce. This was a good Christmas for me.
Now Brad,
this
yes.
1979. I guarantee you, my mom ordered all three of these because I do remember all three of them.
Nice.
They were all wrapped in the Christmas of '79. Loved. I've seen this come on eBay twice in a box, and it was out of my price range. It was like $200 or something.
Yeah, I've had it in the box before, and yeah, they've gotten very pricey in the box. But
yeah, I've in 10 years I've seen maybe 2 on eBay.
Yeah,
and they were beat to hell. And
really cool stuff figure.
Yeah, and they had Velcro on the hands too, so they stuck to parts of their body. If you remember, yeah, he could pose like. Yeah, this is again coming off the Superman Christopher Reeve movie. You had Animal and Miss Piggy. The Muppets are in here. '79. The Muppet movie was popular in the theaters, so kids are wanting. It's an animal hand puppet and Miss Piggy and Mickey Mouse. And check out the L'Oreal from hair model. You got the Chewbacca. Look at that, looking good over there, Chewie.
Yeah, he's been to the stylist.
He did, and Curious George down here. But anyway, did you have these, Bruce? Are you probably too old in '79?
Too old, but when I started collecting heavily in the early '90s, I got a loose one at a flea market, nice shape, Spidey, and then shortly after I got one in the box. But
look how they describe our three heroes. Superman is the defender of truth and justice. The Hulk is half man and half beast, and Spider-Man is the world's most human superhero.
Yeah, the most human superhero.
Amused. Most human, surface washable, and imported from the Caribbean. They made these in the Caribbean.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Heroes have colorful tricot bodies filled with cotton, Velcro patches on their hands and feet. Let them be posed in many different ways. Printed detailing from the Caribbean. Had no idea.
Straight from the Caribbean.
Yeah. All right, now this page is all Spider-Man in the Montgomery Ward's catalog, which I think is very cool. So let's go from the top and work our way down. The drawing machine. What the heck?
It's a tracer.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you trade on the left. You see you're tracing something really small.
Oh, like Captain America here. Yeah.
Yeah. And then over on the right, because of the mechanics of the device, it draws for you on the paper.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we got over here? What is this?
Web spinning action game. It's
like
a board game. I've had it in the box. I've never played the game. I don't know how it's played, but there's villains, like little plastic villains on there and things. But
looks like Spider-Man's going down a chimney, like Santa. I know.
Yeah, he's kind of like going down the chimney, but yeah, you run around on that board.
And what do we got here? This looks like color in. Is that Spider-Woman?
Yeah, that looks like Spider-Woman of some type.
Yeah, interesting.
Like coloring in the posters.
Yeah. Now, this item we've talked about, I've been trying to find one. Mine was beat up beat up, and a couple $100 I've seen on eBay. A
Yes.
little too rich for my blood, but I want
Well,
one of those.
I do have one with
You
the
do.
card still on it.
Yep, the Spider-Man
But
hand.
but even earlier today, Brad, I told you a couple of fingers had broken off.
Yep.
When I squeezed the device for it to grab again,
Yeah.
another band broke. So
Oh, you broke another hand on Spider-Man. Don't squeeze the dang thing.
I'm not going to squeeze it anymore. I'm going to fix all
Yeah.
all the fingers of it. This was 1978, so you could figure, it's 46 years old, and the plastic bands and the fingers are going bad. But
Yep.
there's the nice card that it came on.
It's just like everything else. It's got arthritis.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what happens.
I know.
The best of us.
Oh man, I love that thing. I don't know why I love that thing, but I have as you talk in your presentations, you have emotional connections to Spider-Man. That thing has an emotional connection to me.
Yeah, everybody has their own emotional connection. That's the best part of the collecting, I believe.
The Spider-Man Speed, Track, Race, and Chase. Probably another really big gift if you got it under the Christmas tree.
It's big, and I do have it, but it's in really bad shape, so I didn't bring it out for it's bigger than that other one that we just saw. And it's more like slot cars this time, where you're pushing. If you ever play with slot cars, you're pushing buttons and it's going around the track. And so
another that looks like a cheaper version of the watch.
That might be a toy Mark's watch there. Like might be
a toy one. Toy watch.
Yeah.
We got the Web of Terror set. This looks a little different than that one.
It is.
You got that one?
It's a Hot Wheels, and you're using that black car in there that you're familiar with, Brad. Yeah. Here's the boxed version.
Ooh, there you go. That looks cool. The Web of Terror.
You see the black car going on the track there.
What does it say? Somersault the Spider's Eye.
Yes. Yeah. You're going upside down in that spider's eye.
Ooh, neat.
And there's Kraven the Hunter.
Oh yeah.
A couple other good villains
Dr.
on
Doom.
there.
Doc Ock and a badly colored Ock. That's not Doc Ock's colors.
Yeah, but you shoot it through that loop-de-loop.
Neat.
And over into the target.
Doc Ock almost looks like Speedball.
Yeah, he's purplish. And he's purplish.
I know, right? Aaron in chat says, got a minted one, Bruce. Are we talking about the arm? Is that what you got?
Yeah, he's probably got a mint arm.
Oh no, the Migo Elastic Spider-Man no, he's got a minted one, Bruce, carded and works. So maybe he's talking about
probably the hand. Yeah, the grabber hand. Yep.
Matt says, I remember having both Hulk and Spider-Man ones, those in '79 when both characters had live action TV shows were very popular as well. Yeah, we got Nicholas Hammond on the air, and we got Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno on CBS. Yeah, Aaron says he got the Durham hand. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hold on to it because that thing's rare. I'm still searching for it. I can't get it for under 200. We got, let's see what this one is. We got Hulk and Spider-Man walkie-talkies.
Those look about as big as the old car phones. They look pretty heavy.
I know. And we have some. I had that. The Supermobile. It had the hands come out and you punch it. I had that.
Yeah.
And you had the spider bike. Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch.
Shazam's Thunderbird. James Bond's Aston Martin over here.
Woo.
Well, there you go. All Spider-Man. A whole page of Spider-Man.
Love
He is just growing in popularity. Look at this. We're in 79.
Love it.
So let's keep going. We've got more Spidey over here. We're in JCPenney's catalog. We got Spider-Man number 5. What is this called? That's
right on.
Powered pedal trike.
Pedal trike. Yep.
Pedal trike. That's
pedal
cute.
trike. Yep. Cool ride-on toys in there.
Just point the Spider-Man head in any direction and take off with the greatest of ease. Is what it says.
Daring young man on the flying trapeze.
The Spider-Man pedal bike. Another pricey item at $12.99. There you go. That looks cute. And PJs of 1979. Darth Vader is on a lot of them.
He's on the road. He's on the road.
You got Boba Fett right there.
Wow.
Scooby-Doo playing hockey. Flash Gordon. And there's our man next to Mork.
There's Mork again. Yeah,
Mork from Mork and the Amazing Spider-Man and Superman.
Nice.
So how much for these PJs? Number 12 would be $8.
I was going to say they're probably getting up there now. Closer to 10.
Yep. And here's what I had. I had this, Bruce. Number
Nice.
6.
Nice.
I think I had both of them, actually. I think I had Hulk and Spider-Man punching bags. Yeah, even in 79, that people didn't like clowns. Look at this little boy busting up this clown right in the nose, man.
Yeah, that's the one that people wanted to really punch.
I'm saying $4 for this. Let me look and see how much.
I'm saying 8.
$5, $4.99.
okay.
I definitely remember it being called the Bop Bag. I remember.
Did it have sand in the bottom, or do you have to put water in it?
I don't know how it did that. I don't know how it stayed up, but I remember both of those. Both of them. Is this Rocky number 4? No, it's just Rocky is in the theater, so kids are wanting to punch things.
Yeah.
That's funny. Did you have a Bop? You know, again, you're probably too. You aren't.
I didn't have any Spideys. I had other characters. I can't remember who they were whenever I got them as a kid.
Oh, this is Punchy the Clown.
That's a good name for a clown.
Punchy the Clown. There you go. All right. I did not have this, but another really pricey item. Look how much more expensive the Spider-Man one is opposed to the Superman one. $27.77 Spider-Man record player. Classic John Romita artworks everywhere in the 70s on Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Spider-Man, illustrations of Spider-Man on Inside Out. Portable, double wall molded polyurethane case, plays 33 1/3 and 45 records. Built-in 45 RPM web adapter. Solid state amp. Has a carrying case. There you go.
Nice.
Did you have that one?
Never had that one either. It's a cool item. You know, play your power records on there.
Superhero record case. That looks like all DC though.
Yeah, it's all DC.
Yeah. And I remember seeing this and wanting it, and I don't know what it is. It is a show and tell phono viewer. So the record plays and an image appears.
Yeah, you get an image with it too somehow. Yeah, I never had one of those, but yeah.
That's cool. I definitely remember looking at this page as a kid.
Yeah.
PJ time. You got a hoodie, Ben Reilly style with your rock comic.
Hoodie Mania.
Yep. You got is that Spider-Man belt, or am I seeing things?
Yeah, that's probably a belt.
Navy Spider-Man print reverses to brown. Okay, so this is a Spider-Man belt. You could flip it. Usually it's black and brown belts, but Spider-Man, you get a blue and a brown.
Nice.
You get that for Spider-Man belts. Really, doesn't that look like Ben Reilly's pajamas?
Yeah, it does. That's where they're getting the ideas, Brad. They're all going through the catalogs.
I know.
Creators.
You got a nice Sal Buscema jumping Hulk art there. You got Snoopy and Donald and Star. Oh, we got another Spidey up here. Looks like they skimped and didn't do the webs on the chest, so that must be a 67 Spidey. Why is Snoopy so mad? What happened to Snoop?
His ball got stuck.
Oh, it's basketball. I see.
Yeah, he can't get it back down.
Nanu, you get your suspenders here, man.
Ooh, the official.
More. Oh, and here's more shirts
and sweatshirts.
Oh, look, he's a goalie. He's blocking a soccer ball. The Hulk.
Yeah, what's Spidey doing? Swinging a.
Is he hit? Is that like a baseball? He's
punching, throwing, punching.
Interesting. There's Christopher Reeve himself right there. Superman.
Yes.
Movie. And Mickey Mouse right there. How much for these? 5. Number 5 is 7. Depends on the. I see what they're doing. How much for the Ben Reilly hoodie? 14. This is what you had to do as a kid. You had to match the numbers. Where are we? Sweatshirts 9 through 6. Spider-Man. The hooded sweatshirt is $7 for the Ben Reilly.
For the Ben.
For the Ben. All right, we got a new sleeping bag in 79 on the Sears.
Look at those beauties.
Horse Stegron has gone away, replaced with the Peter Parker corner box art over here. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing right there. But the little sister got in this one. Look at that. We got female Spider fans. Yeah. Very good.
Awesome.
And we got Super Juniors. What is that?
They had a series of toys, Brad, that looked like little babies.
It's like
They had,
Muppet Babies for
they had
DC.
squeeze. I had some of those as squeeze toys. I had it, from flea markets things. Yeah,
That's funny.
little baby
And then
DC heroes.
and then they again use Spider-Man as an example. About 2 bags can be zipped together to make a double bag.
It's always Spidey double bagging.
Spidey double bag. There you go. We're in the last year. I wonder how many toys are in the 79 catalogs. Here is another. Well, you can order Stegron again in the
Yeah, there's a
79
blue one again.
JCP.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got Snoopy. We got Basset Hounds.
Wow.
Look at the Hulk. It's got all the comic book covers of the Hulk on there.
Nice.
That's cool. Big bag of Doritos.
Doritos bag.
I like the Dorito bag, actually. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. The Black Hole, the Disney movie The Black Hole was coming out.
Yeah.
Is this Holly Hobby? It's always Holly Hobby. I don't know what that is. What is that? Number 3. Will it tell me? What is number 3?
It'll tell you. Number 3.
The Betsy Clark bag from Hallmark. Who the heck is Betsy Clark?
I'm straining to try to think about that.
I don't know. You got the McDonald's sleeping bag over here. How much for these sleeping bags? $15. Number 1. Oh, $17. There you go.
High quality sleeping bags.
Good for when you go sleep at a friend's house. Yep. Or you get in a fight with a wife, you just get the double bag, you can go down the basement.
Double bag and get one of those mattresses under your back.
Yep. Oh, here you go. You got my buddies up here.
There's the Knickerbockers.
Knickerbocker Spider-Man from the Sears. You can also get Kermit the Frog. And I had Super Grover. I definitely remember Super Grover.
Super Grover, yeah.
Plush Pals. Yep. The Talking Tweety. Chirp, chirp.
Talking Tweety.
Check out Grover. Oh, the Talking Grover and Cookie Monster.
Nice.
Poor Cookie Monster looks just confused. He slept on the floor in one of those sleeping bags. He didn't get any sleep. That's what his problem is. What else we got? Oh, the creepiest toy box of all time. The Hulk toy chest.
No one's going to mess with your toys, though. If you want to keep them safe, you put them in there.
Can you imagine just waking up in the middle of the night, you're half asleep, and you see this thing across the room? That's worse than Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's funny. That is funny.
You got, again, these Knickerbocker toys, which I absolutely loved. Love these. What else we got? What's the Hulk and Spider-Man doing here? Number 6. Build a set of superhero vehicles, Spider-Man, airplane, and Hulk model by Fiddlesticks. Figures and color-coded parts of molded plastic. I remember Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, Fiddlesticks.
Yeah.
Kind of like...
I guess it's Spider-Man there.
Yeah, they were kind of like the old... what were the old
Tinker Toys?
Tinker Toys, yes.
Tinker Toys, yep. And what's Hulk doing here? What's the number 5? The Incredible Energized Hulk. Oh, and they made Energized Hulk?
Yeah, well, there was one where he throws a boulder. Is that the one he's throwing a boulder?
Looks like he's throwing a boulder there.
Or throws a log or something. There's one where he throws a log, too.
This looks like the same company that did the Spider-Man deal.
Yep, same one.
Speed Track Hulk Road Racing.
Yep, same.
And this looks very similar to the Spider-Man toy. And a Captain America punch bag with the John Romita art on the cover.
Nice John Romita running.
John Romita Sr. Yep. Let's see. Again, the end must be near. We're in 79 still. You can also, these are the clip sets, I think. The models snap together. Yep. You can get a Hulk. You can get a 2-pack. It's a 2-pack for $8.
Nice.
And number 4 is the giant Darth Vader with glowing lightsaber. So what's this with the cans? Show off your can collection. Plastic self-stick panels mount easily on walls.
Oh, you can put your cans on the walls there. Your favorite soda cans.
Yeah, your mom's gonna love that when the room smells.
Honey, show them off.
Yep, I guess. Oh, and then if you collect cans, this is the way to show them. Oh, you can put it in the corner of your wall. I see what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Interesting. Look at that old Mountain Dew there, Bruce.
Yeah, I love it.
Old Mountain Dew. Yep. What else we got? We got
I see RC Cola.
Pepsi, the Diet Pepsi, Sprite, A&W Tab, Crush.
Canada Dry.
Yep, that's funny. All right, let's see. All right, Migos, 1970. Oh my, we have a fight between Spider-Man and Hulk elastic figures here.
That's not a fair fight for wrestling.
Look, Hulk's just sitting on them. Look,
yeah, that's not a fair fight.
They're cuddling here. What's this about? I don't know.
That's a wrestling position. That's wrestling.
Oh man. How much for number 1 and 2? What do we got? $14.94 for these elastic heroes. They can be pulled, posed, stretched, possessed. No, stretched, twisted into any position, stretch out to 4 feet, and always return to shape. And within
Until
a
20
year,
years later.
they're leaking everywhere.
Until 20 years
What
later.
is this? Is this Wayne Manor again? Spider-Man went through the attic, and 3 years later, he's down in the computer lab of Bruce Wayne's Manor.
That's where they first started the web.
Yep, exactly. I see what you did there. You got Spider-Man walkie-talkies here.
Cool. Yeah, those are nice ones.
Nice. You got all the Migos here. Batman is consoling Penguin, evidently.
Yep, Penguin was sad.
Hulk's taking a dump on a hill. And again, can't get rid of these Spider-mobiles. It's just not as cool as the Batmobile. No offense, Spidey.
Nothing ever will be, though, Brad.
Batman's the coolest. Batman's the coolest.
Peter Parker doesn't even know how to drive. He doesn't.
I know, right? And when I saw this is what I thought the Spider-mobile that was in ASM 130. That's what I thought that they were doing, but it's not, is it?
No, it's different, but similar to what they're trying to pump out with toys.
Yep. All right, we got the this toy you just showed, the stunt cycle.
Yeah.
I always wanted this, never had it. The Hulk rage cage.
Yeah.
If you see back here, you got a little like a blood pressure thing.
Yeah.
You pump up and he expands, and eventually the cage crashes.
Yes.
I think, and his shirt rips a little bit. I always thought that was awesome.
Rage cage.
You got the Matchbox Spider-Man here, the chase set. Race and chase. Did you show that off, or did you say it's just huge?
No, that's too big. But yeah, that's like a real slot car type setup.
Again, Marvel sold the license to Matchbox to do Spidey and Hulk. It looks like very similar toy.
Yeah,
very similar toy. It depends on who you want. Energized Spider-Man's still here. I don't see the Green Goblin for sale.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to show up in the catalog.
Yeah, but the Remco, is that who did these?
Yes.
They also energized Superman. Do they brag about his belt? Let's see. Superman can really zoom around? Just put him on his flight line, attach him to the Superman ring. Okay, so he's got a ring, and Spidey's got a belt.
Nice.
There you go. All right, what else we got here? More talking View Masters. Yep, 79 JCPenney. Again, these are cheap toys because they're in the black and white part. Here's the more expensive toys. I think they got to be over $5 before you give them color.
There's got to be a limit somewhere.
You get the Muppet Show Viewmaster gift set.
Nice.
The Talking Spider-Man gift pack. Again, it's been in several catalogs we've seen before. This thing I always wanted. I don't know why.
The fake TV set.
And here's a cover of the Montgomery Ward calendar with the Osmond. Looks like an Osmond brother here.
Yeah, it does.
You got a Spider-Man watch here from the 79 Montgomery Ward. Right down
there. The dabs again.
Yep. And Fred and Dino. And what do we got here? This is that game we were talking about.
Yeah, that web game.
Web spinning game for $9. Vic's very odd. This looks like the same game company.
Yeah.
Did a Hulk. Again, back in the late 70s, Spider-Man and Hulk were everything. This is what Marvel could sell to people that were licensing toys.
Since they were on TV, they were pumping them out.
They were.
Live action.
What else we got? Oh, more latch things, man.
Oh boy.
They got new designs in 79 and JCPenney.
Ooh, I never saw those latch hooks. Maybe they never produced them. Maybe nobody ever ordered them.
$7. Maybe they did. What's this? We got a number 4. What's this Hulk and Spider-Man thing? Number 4 is a wood burning sets.
Yes, I've seen I've had the wood burning kit.
I've seen those. That seems so dangerous now.
Yeah. The different panels of different comic books, and you're supposed to burn them with the.
You're burning comics?
Hot iron. No, they were pieces of wood.
Oh, okay.
They were panels of comic books.
Wood burning sets for excellent quality wood burning effects. Sets includes electronic wonder pen, sandpaper, paints, paint pen, brush, and instructions. Ooh, instructions. Deluxe set. Hulk and Spider-Man includes Wonder Pen and 16 plaques put together can form a comic strip, 2 extra points, and a 2-quart coaster.
Wow.
Interesting. All right. That's expensive. $13.
Yeah, you got some high quality
Yeah.
wood burning.
It's hard to
elements.
see what this thing looks like, though, in this black and white picture. Huh.
It's
Interesting.
almost like a soldering iron, and you're burning wood.
Yeah,
with that. Yeah.
exactly. There's the 87 cover. All right. We have hit the end, Bruce.
We've hit
This
the
was
end.
this is the end of, so that is all the toys that we could find of the various catalogs from Montgomery Ward's, JCPenney, and Sears. We covered the years 1967 to 1979. And as we said at the top of the show, next year we'll come back and we'll do 1980 to 90. And there's a ton of Spider-Man stuff in that 10-year span too.
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
your thoughts on this, Bruce? There's a lot of toys.
That's a lot of toys, man. And
Yeah.
let me grab this one. Of course, when I think of Christmas, I think of that
Yeah.
one I said is most emotional to me. But
Yeah.
you know, as kids, you know, when you love superheroes, you're hoping for something for Christmas,
Yeah.
superhero related. And these catalogs, like what Brad's showing you tonight, you know, that was just hours of entertainment looking through them,
Oh yeah.
writing down what you wanted. And if they weren't ordering them from the catalog, they would go right to the store. But yeah, I saw this one in a department store. And at the time, you know, my mom was raising 4 kids on a minimum wage salary. And this was the AM radio from 1973. And I put it on my list. I was already about 10 years old. And I felt guilty because it was so expensive. But being a good mom, she made it happen somehow. And it ended up underneath the Christmas tree. So used it a lot to listen to my AM radio stations. And there's a lot of things in my collection, as you've seen tonight, but some of them. But this is the most emotional one. And I'll be parting with this. I do buy, sell, and trade a lot, but this is one that I would never part with. But Christmas, you know, and it has the same kind of memories. You know, we just relate to the things that we got as kids, and we're like, wow, you know, that Christmas excitement. You know, even though we're up there,
Yeah.
that excitement. You know, that's.
Is there
Enjoying-
something along with the radio? Because we didn't see the radio, we saw the head radio. Is there something that you wish you had that? But Captain Action's got to be it, right?
There's alter egos, you know, or more Migo stuff that I didn't get back in the day. You know, the elastic, you know, heroes would be cool. Yeah. You know, a lot of things I wasn't even aware of as a kid when I was growing up, but you know, some of it I was, some of it I wasn't. But
yeah. Well, Bruce, thank you. 2 hours again. You and I can talk forever on Spider-Man, can't we?
We've done 3 tours of my collection for 2 hours each. We've done this one. Yeah, we could talk all the time, Brad.
We can talk forever. Yep.
I'm thankful that you're out there, your YouTube presence. You know, Spider-Man Crawl Space is the best, and I'm so thankful. You know, it's just with you.
Yeah. It's Merry Christmas to you, Bruce. Thank you for everybody watching.
Merry Christmas to all. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to all, and we will do this real soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.
God bless all.